The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's Livestreams.
Is behind him in the formation. And the handoff is going to go to Henschel. Henschel's got a gap and a seam. Henschel pile driving his way forward. Henschel to the end zone. Arms up for the Fond du Lac touchdown.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
Stelmacher rolling out to the left, flips the hips over the middle. He's got him! Brody Highland to the end zone! His second touchdown of the day!
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Takes a snap, gives to Schomburg. Schomburg, hole, right side! Sideline, touchdown!
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multiple-year first-place winner for best play-by-play in the state.
Cash it in, tie this thing up. Motion goes to Umentum. He'll line up at the backfield now. Williamson, play fake, looking, one-on-one coverage. Johnson, touchdown! Fond du Lac, a 27-yard strike. And there,
our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Sam's Well Drilling, Katie's Log Cabin,
Generations Lanes and Angling Only, PT Tire and Service, Pino Construction,
Verheg's Furniture Mart, Glamour Shop, Schaefer Auto,
Airtech, Coal, Oil and Propane, WIT Services,
Pioneer Keg, Lidke Lumber, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating and Cooling, Integrity Saw and Tool.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's live stream, providing game day coverage.
Hello, everybody, and welcome here to Central Wisconsin Christian for the, I can say, really a triangle. It's, yeah, there goes that camera, of course. There goes, can't say it's really a triangle. It's basically a 12-team event, a little tournament that they have going on here. Justin Schwartzmiller with Jeff Sauer on the portable today, training some people, and Makai Ackerman up in the booth with me.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. The only two volleyball, this is my second volleyball experience of this year. The first one was obviously that awesome Battle of the Marsh in Mayville that we got to witness the other night, the outside court on the football field. And now I don't even get a regular game. You know what it is? A 12-team tournament, which should be awesome. 3 different pools, all of 4 teams. We're covering the first couple games today. Jeff will stick around for the third one we're covering today. And then myself and Dominic should be back tomorrow. But nonetheless, I'm so lucky to be here. Really excited to cover some good volleyball with you.
I'm excited, too. We're going to step aside, run a couple of ads, and we'll come back with some stats and information here on the pregame show on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. We'll be back after this.
Years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry. Our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
Your dream space starts with quartz countertops from Quest Interiors. Whether it's your kitchen, bathroom, mudroom, or even a closet island, we custom fabricate one-of-a-kind surfaces that elevate every room. And the best part? We install many in as little as 1 week, quickly turning your vision into reality. Visit our showrooms in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Welcome back here to Central Wisconsin Christian on Jeff's live stream. Going to give you some of those stats from the Crusaders from last year. Kelsey Boss returning with 9 kills, averaging 1.8 kills per set. Or overall this season, actually, she's averaging 1.8 kills per set. 9 kills total. 12 kills from Kylie Beer so far, and 16 from Abigail Tenaple to start this season. Those are some of your key players from this Central Wisconsin Christian team. Serving-wise, you have 14 points scored from Lauren Rice, and 10 from Abigail Tenaple with 4 aces. She leads that team in aces so far. 9 points have been scored when Hannah Abel is serving as well. Blocking stats, I believe it's Josie Beist with 4 total blocks, 2 assisted and 2 solo blocks, and 2 assisted blocks for Abigail Tenaple so far this season. Digging-wise, 25 digs from Lauren Rice, 16 from Abigail Tenaple, and 19 from the sophomore Hannah Abel. On the serve receiving, 38 serves received so far for Lauren Rice and 17 for Abigail Tenaple. Not a ton of errors coming from there. Some of the better players returning from this CWC team. Overall, this team, I mean, they lost a little bit last year with Walden and DeVries in the middle, but overall, they got a good team coming back. They're going to take on this Parkview Vikings team to start this tournament out. They play 3 pools. Pool A is CWC, Gibraltar, Parkview, and Wisconsin Heights. Pool B is Elkhart Lake, Glen Beulah, Lourdes, Sheboygan Christian, and Montello. And then Pool C is Sheboygan Lutheran, Valley Christian, Deerfield, and Eustisford. CWC will start out taking on the third team in their Pool A is Parkview, and then they will take on Gibraltar at 2:50 in Game 2, and then for 4:30 they will take on Wisconsin Heights. As Mackay had mentioned previously, we will cover these first 2 games. Him and I will be here for those, and then we got to head on over to Mayville as we'll have some football as well tonight on Radio Plus Video Sports. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Justin Schwartzmiller, Mackay Ackerman, Jeff Sauer on the portable. We'll be back after this.
And counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store and runner-up for best furniture store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Precision engineering, rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
For the dealer nearest you, visit Bryant.com.
AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
We at the Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience the Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
Welcome back here to CWC as Parkview begins their warm-up. You can see I don't know if I want to switch to that portable cam yet, but there's Jeff on the portable cam working hard down there on the floor. Makai, pretty cool thing we got going on here. Most of the time you see a triangle, you don't see 12 teams involved in a volleyball tournament this early in the season.
Yeah, I'm really excited to be here this early in the season. I mean, it's still a school day for CWC, which we were kind of talking about, kind of a fun thing there. But nonetheless, we're here, 12 different teams, 2 different gyms, 3 pools, and I believe 3 games going on at once, 2 in the other gym. We'll have the 1 in this gym all day today and tomorrow. And I'm really excited to be here. I was actually talking to one of the officials over there just a couple of minutes ago, and he said when they were here last year, they did this tournament, 7 out of the 12 teams that were here last year were ranked in state, and 2 of them that weren't ranked were honorable mentions. So he talked about a lot of good competition here last year, and I'm sure we'll see a lot of the same this year.
Last year we did I did a couple CWC games, not a ton of them, so I didn't really get the chance to see them play volleyball a lot. I was over in Oakfield a lot, but they were good last year. They lost a little bit, but you can tell just by looking over at them warming up, they have fantastic height, and you can't teach height.
Yeah, definitely can't teach height, and I mean, there's skills you have to be a volleyball player, but height is definitely one that's going to help you along the way. When you can have those bigs up towards the net and they can slam it down with some authority, it's going to be really hard to play defense against that, and you really have to make sure you don't set up the other team in good positions like that. You have to limit the free balls you're giving them. You have to limit the balls that are close to the net, and when you're just kind of lobbing it back over for them and they're able to set it up and have a nice set if they're clean and crisp on their passes, height's going to be a big problem for other teams. So should be interesting to see how CWC comes out with that today and how other teams respond.
All right, we will step aside, run a couple more ads. We'll be back on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams after these messages.
Bush's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
All-phase HVAC.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Joining me now is the head coach for the Lady Crusaders from Central Wisconsin Christian, Coach Dan Tenaple. Coach, welcome to the show.
Hey, Jeff. Thanks for having me.
Pretty excited about getting rolling here once again with some volleyball. You'll be the second set of teams that second coverage that we're going to have. We just got done doing Battle of the Marsh, which was a phenomenal event. But talk to us a little bit about the Central Wisconsin Christian Lady Crusaders volleyball team.
Yeah, we're really excited for the team this year, and every season's its own journey. And but we pick up this one, where we found quite a bit of success last year. We had probably exceeded expectations in a lot of ways last year, and we're maybe a little bit ahead of schedule on some things. But we won our conference and we won our region, and we lost a tough sectional match. And the great thing about that is, like, it puts this taste of success in your mouth that tastes so sweet, and makes you want some more. And so that's kind of where we're at right now. We want to see if we can take some steps forward from where we were last year. We have some really key pieces back. We have some new pieces that we're still trying to fit in. But the great thing about the girls that I have right now is it's probably the deepest team that I've ever had. And there are, a half a dozen girls who can play multiple positions, who, are great athletes. They can defend, they can play offense, they have good ball control. They're just hard workers, great girls. And so practice is a blast every day. And I don't think we have everything figured out yet and know exactly where everybody's going to end up, but we're very multiple or versatile in how we can play the game, which is really fun.
I got a copy of the roster today for this tournament, and I was looking at it a little bit more closely. Obviously, I knew kind of what you had lost as far as talent, but what stuck out to me, though, was the amount of experience and how much time that you have. You'll still only have a couple of seniors, but a ton of very experienced juniors. So talk about how they're gelling together and where some of the pieces have shifted compared to last year.
Yeah, so if I start with the senior class, you have a couple of those who are really playing their third year of varsity, second or third. So you have Lauren Rice, who played a little bit as a sophomore, and then now this is kind of her third year of varsity. Had a really, really good year last year. She's a terrific libero for us. Kelsey Boss played as a sophomore already, so this is her third year of varsity. Josie Bice played last year, so this is her real second year of varsity. And then Josie Vanderwerf is a really experienced setter who just is great for our team as well. And then when I look at the juniors, you have a couple of them who are third year starters. You have Carly Beer and Abigail Tenaple, who started as freshmen, and then some more of them who got some chances as sophomores. And so we do have quite a bit of experience, even though we don't have a ton of seniors. We do have quite a few reps at the varsity level with a lot of girls. Both of our setters are new to the varsity level, and so that's where we're kind of working through a lot of things, but they're both great athletes. And I think we'll end up in a good place.
You have got really great height. You mentioned some of those girls, and I haven't followed CWC volleyball as much as I would have liked to, but talk to me. This has got to be some pretty good height across the board from any teams that you've coached before.
Yeah. And the thing I'll say about it is, we have some girls who are, some 6-footers and some things like that. But when you see us play, even the girls who are, 5'6" or 5'7", like they're great jumpers, and they can get up. And so it makes us a really good blocking team. It just helps us cover a lot of court. And, we have some length, but we also just have some great athleticism.
Talk to me a little bit about the defense. Then you just talked a little bit about blocking. You talked about Lauren at the libero. Talk a little bit more about the defense.
Yeah, that's what's going to make or break our season, I think, is can we be, exceptionally great in serve receive? Can we be a team that just is really hard to score on? I think we're going to find, we're going to serve tough. I think we're going to block well. We'll defend well. But man, if we can really dial in that defense, we're going to put some balls away because we have 6 girls who can get up there and swing. And so that defense is a huge thing that we're working on.
Talk to me a little bit about how it was a quad, I believe, right, that you went to for Cambria?
Yeah, we played 2 matches yesterday. We started with Beaver Dam, and it's a fun team to play because they're a big school, big athletes, really solid team. And I thought we played well. First set we were ahead the whole set. We were up 22-20 at the end, and we let them off the hook. And then the second set they went on a little run right at the beginning, and then we kind of played them evenly after that. But it was fun to see. Our girls really stacked up well and competed really well against them. We lost that match, and then we played St. Mary's Springs in our second match. A team who really does a lot of things well. They served really tough. They passed really well. We were a little bit too much for them to handle at the net, a little bit more physical than they were. That's probably ended up being the difference in the match. But in volleyball, if you can serve and pass well, man, you're tough to beat. And I thought they did those things well, and we were able to come out with a victory against, I think, a pretty good team. So we were pretty happy with that.
That is a great start here for the Lady Crusaders. Let's talk about.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live stream. Sorry to cut off Coach Tenaple there. We're about a minute left in there, but we're getting ready to the first serve in, and serving first will be Hannah Abel for the Crusaders, and we're underway. They got in the back row by the libero, set into the middle. Spike blocked in front. Ball goes up. Set cross court, and I got a net violation on. See my number here. You got number 4 there, Makai. Is that who we had?
That looked about right.
Number 4, McKenna Phillips. Now I lost my pen. Well, good start. Dug out of the back row by Farnsworth. Set to the near side here. Dug out by the libero. High tip. Dug up by Farnsworth. Set. Spike. Dig. Loose ball. Not going to get to it. Ball killed by number 10, Emma Woodman. Now, I'm going to steal your pen.
Okay.
Yep.
I won't be doing much of writing up here anyway, so.
Back to serve will be McKenna Phillips. It may take me a second to get all these names down. Phillips serves just past the back line. A serving error for McKenna Phillips. We're tied. Oh, actually, no, it's 2-1 Crusaders now. 2-1 Crusaders. They coming out and will be Kelsey Boss. At least Tibby will step in to serve. And the service error on Tibby. It's tied 2-2. While we're doing that, I know that this isn't set up, but I'm going to set it up. Because I got a lot of speed.
So quick.
So quick. Serve comes from Anderson. Sent into the middle for Beer. Beer tips it over. Free ball coming over for the Crusaders. Set to Beer. Beer spikes inside the line. 3-2 Crusaders. First kill of the day for Kylie Beer. Barrel Lauren Rice comes out. Beer goes back to serve after the kill. 3-2 lead for the Crusaders in set one. They only play 3 sets in a quad style thing, and it'll be an ace for Kylie Beer.
Kylie Beer doing it all right now. First she gets the kill, now she's coming back serving, getting the ace. Looks to keep that momentum going in favor of the Crusaders here, up 4-2 early.
Beer ready to serve. See it down there on the Jeff camera. That one a little bit deep. Third service error early in this set. Second by the Crusaders, it's 4-3.
Very early, but we're still very early in the season. So, you know, trying to shake off some of those jitters from getting to know everybody still, getting to learn the game once again.
Sahara Boers Augustine to serve. Dug out in the back row by the Crusaders. Set over. And killed down the line by Abigail Tenaple. 5-3 Crusaders. Natalie Laram comes out. Coming back in to serve will be Kate Westra. By 3 lead. The lefty goes into the middle of the court. Dug out by the libero. Set on the short side. Tipped up. Westra back to Tenaple just outside the line. A 5-4 lead for the Crusaders. Checking in and coming in to serve will be Emily Vogt for the Parkview Vikings. That one into the net. Another service error, the 4th one of the day already, Mackay.
Yeah, we talk about just got to get those service errors out of here. Good thing is both teams are pretty close games so far. It's only the first set, 6-4, so both teams having 2 now each. It's not killing them.
Kelsey Boss checks back in. Tenaple to serve. Into the back row. Set into the middle. And killed down by number 8. That's Gemma Wilkie, her first kill of the day for the Vikings. 6-5. We got a tight one to start here.
Definitely a tight one. Like we said, should be some good games today. I'm really excited to be here covering them all and close ones.
Yeah, yeah. Abby Farnsworth will serve for the Vikings, and she rips it into the net. Another service error.
So far, the story of the game, 5 points now on service errors, 2 from the Crusaders, 3 from the Vikings. So got to clean that up here. I think the first team to clean those up will be the first team to break away.
Lauren Rice back to serve. Into the back row, Farnsworth. Set on the near side. Off the block, knocked down. And a ball, going to say a lift here. But a block in the middle originally by Kylie Beer. Lauren Rice will stay serving. It's 8-5. Serve goes over, dug up in the middle. Set to the far side to Wilkie, and she knocks it off the top of the block. It's 8-6.
Wilkie's second kill of the day. She's been at the front of the net multiple times now, and she finally gets a good opportunity right in the middle of a bunch of Crusaders defenders and knocks it down, brings it to 8-6. She will also serve now.
Whereas Augustine comes out. That one dug in the back row, almost an overpass. It's tipped over. Set. Not good enough from Phillips. And hammered down. That's number 7 by Kelsey Boss, her first kill of the day. 9-6 lead Crusaders. Checking in for the Crusaders will be Natalie Laram. Coming out, Kate Westra. The Boers Augustine, the libero, checks back in as Wilkie comes out for Parkview. And an ace to start off the arms. It'll be an ace for Hannah Abel.
Just a misplay there by Emily Vogt. She's not able to get her arms out in time, and she'll get the ball back to the Crusaders, serving again up by 4 now.
10-6, biggest lead of the game for the Crusaders. Abel serves to the libero. Boers Augustine, going to be a tough play. Got a chance to get it over. Boers Augustine cannot. Another ace for Abel back-to-back.
Another misplay there. Sahara Boers Augustine just not able to get it. We'll call a timeout. So we will take it with them here on Jeff's live streams. Be back when the teams come back after this.
Service is the go-to for heating, cooling, and geothermal needs. Whether it's sweltering summer days or chilly winter nights, they've got the perfect solution. Their team is dedicated to keeping homes comfortable year-round with top-notch installations and reliable repairs. Plus, they offer energy-efficient options that save money while keeping homes cozy. Trust All-Phase for all HVAC needs and enjoy a comfortable home no matter the season. Call All-Phase HVAC today.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Welcome back to CWC, and that one hit off the roof. 3 straight aces for Hannah Abel. Sahara Boers Augustine couldn't handle it.
Fantastic, exactly what you want. 3 straight aces there, even after the timeout. They talked about it, and still not able to get that serve back from Abel. We'll see a 4th one here.
One over, dug out in the middle. Phillips tries to get to the overpass, but cannot. 12-6. I don't think that one I could consider an ace. I think it was put down actually in the middle.
Yeah, I don't know how the official ruling goes on
Kylie
that.
Beer.
I was waiting for you to say something.
Yeah, I couldn't really tell. The official was kind of in my way. Dug out of the back row by Vogt. Set by Phillips on the near side. Hammered off the block of Kylie Beer. Another block for Kylie Beer.
Yeah.
It's 14-6.
Kylie Beer doing it all right now. I know she's got an ace, a couple of kills, now a couple of blocks. She's been a menace at right by that net, and 2 blocks straight down right back at him. So she continues to be great up there for the Crusaders, and Abel continuing to serve now.
Big run at the line here. Short serve, overpass, tip down, and it's good. Kill for Kelsey Boss.
15 to 6, a 9-point lead here for the Crusaders, their largest of the day, and Hannah Abel continues to serve.
Phillips sets on the backside, and we got a net violation, or someone stepped under the net. I believe it was Kelsey Boss. That'll break up the run. I believe, actually, if I remember correctly, that was an 8-0 run from the Crusaders.
Sounds about right. They did half of it before the timeout and then half of it after, so they lead by 8, 15-7 here. Finally, the Vikings getting the serve back.
Phillips serves into the back row. It's going to be a free ball coming over. Boers Augustine to Phillips. Set on the far side. Wilkie blocked. Kylie Beer once again knocks it down. A block kill, as they say.
These blocks have been crucial by Kylie Beer so far. She's been a menace up at that net, and she continues to get her hands on the volleyball.
Leads Tibby back in to serve. Dug out in the back row. Phillips knocks it up on the far side. Back row swing, and not going to get to it. Tibby couldn't handle it. Unforced error right there at 16-8. Got Farnsworth checking back in, as well as Lucy Anderson to serve.
After the error there, I think the Vikings have to try to chip away at this lead. Already down 16-8 here, so continuing to chip away is what their goal is.
Rice digs it out of the back row. Set. Beer hammered off of the original server, Anderson. Another kill for Kylie Beer. Third of the day. 17-8. You can see they're looking for Beer in the middle at all times.
Yeah, 3 kills now. I believe she's had 3 blocks as well, including an ace. She's up to serve once again.
17-8. Serves it off the back row of Anderson. Phillips sets it up. Boers Augustine hits it over. Set fully cross court. Dug out back there by Phillips. Off the roof. Got to get it over. Cannot.
A little bit of miscommunication there by Boers Augustine and Abby Farmsworth. Both going to go for the ball. Neither of them can get it, and this lead continues to grow here for the Crusaders.
It all starts with a kill from Tenaple down the line. It was a tough play for Anderson. Dug out of the back row. Phillips with the back set. Ball blocked, off the block and out of bounds. Point goes and kill goes to number 10, Josie. I'm on the wrong team. Emma Woodman's second kill of the day. Boers Augustine will go back to serve once again. 18-9 lead for the Crusaders. Tibby digs it out of the back row. Set cross court to Tenaple off the block. Good dig right there by Phillips. And it's knocked over by Wilkie. It's a free ball. Cross court set to Tenaple coming. Hammered off of Boers Augustine and out of bounds. Tenaple with the kill. Her second of the day.
Good kills there from the Crusaders, but I got to tell you, good digs also from the Vikings. They continue to get low and get the ball over. That one just a little far from Boers Augustine, so Crusaders will get the serve back up by 10, 19-9 here in the first set.
Laram checks out. Westra comes in to serve. 10-point lead for the Crusaders. Westra serves into the middle of the row. Phillips all the way across, knocked over. Tibby knocks it up. Westra over to Tenaple. Tenaple just a tad bit deep, and it's off the back line. They say it was tipped. Another kill for Tenaple, back-to-back, her third. It's 20-9. Westra retains serve. Lefty hits it over. Phillips sets in the middle to Wilkie. Wilkie off the top of the block and couldn't get to it, was the libero Lauren Rice. Third kill of the day for Gemma Wilkie. It's 20-10. Vogt will come back in to serve. Resch comes out. Dug out of the back row by Tenaple. Wieringa has checked in, got over by Lauren Rice. Miscommunication and running into each other was Boers Augustine and Farnsworth. They call a lift. It's 21-10.
It's twice now those two have miscommunicated a little bit, kind of running into each other. They've got to get some talking going down on the court. Now down by 11.
Tenaple back to serve. Dug out of the back row, knocked over by Vogt into the net. It'll be an ace for Abigail Tenaple. And she will come out. Jenna Scouten will come in to serve. Let's see the receiving end of this serve. And an ace for Scouten. Nice shot out of the back row there. Come in and get an ace right away.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'd say exactly what you wanted from off the bench. You usually bring them in to serve, and when you get an ace, you can't really do much more.
That one a tad bit deep, but Boers Augustine gets to it. A back set for Wilkie. She'll just have to tip it over. Wieringa tips it up. Westra in the middle. Tip shot, no good. Phillips. Anderson all the way cross court, blocked in the middle by Wieringa. Rice sets it up. Boss hammers it down. Good dig out of the back row by Boers Augustine. It's going to be a free ball coming over. Westra tipped over by Wieringa. Knocked back by Wilkie. Anderson to Phillips. Phillips tips, dig, knocked up, and it's going to be a lift. (23-11). 12-point lead for the Crusaders. Only need 2 more to win set 1. Once again, they only place 3 sets in a tournament like this. Farnsworth back to serve for the Vikings. Good serve, dug out by Boss. Westra sets it back to Boss. Boss, cross court, got it. Third kill of the day for Kelsey Boss. Becomes the third Crusader to get to 3 kills at set point.
Perfect spot for Boss there, just in the middle of a bunch of Vikings, and nobody's able to get a hand on it. Exactly where she wanted it, continues to grow her lead.
Rice serves it off of Boers Augustine. It's an ace, and that's set 1.
A very quick set there. The Crusaders had their way winning this first one 25-11. It was close at the beginning, but man, just pulling away. I'd like to see the stats on the run. Nonetheless, we'll step aside in between sets here. You're listening to Mackay, Justin, and Jeff down on the court here on Jeff's live streams.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Safety is first and foremost on what we do every day.
Welcome back to Central Wisconsin Christian. Stats for set one: Kelsey Boss with 3 kills, Kylie Beer with 3 kills, 3 blocks, and an ace. Abigail Tenapel with 3 kills and an ace. 3 aces from Hannah Abel, an ace from Jenna Scouten, and an ace from Lauren Rice. 3 kills from Gemma Wilkie and 2 from Emma Woodman for Parkview. Dominant set one for the Crusaders.
Yeah, that's exactly the way they wanted to go. They had a couple of service errors early there, but they were able to clean them up and pull away with that lead, obviously winning that one by 14, a 25-11 set. And it's exactly how the Crusaders wanted to open up today. They're getting participation and a lot of effort from all of their players out there on the court as the official tries to fix our cam there.
He tries to fix our camera, but
very kind.
We're gonna need some more
zip ties.
Zip ties up there
straps
would be my guess, and I don't know if that's what Jeff's coming to do or what he's coming to ask me some questions or what he's got going on. I don't know. He's looking at me. Are you on air? Yeah, he's looking at me funny right now. You're looking at me funny right now. But nonetheless, Crusaders do their job in set one in a dominant fashion. They got some other people into the match as well. But Kylie Beer, a star in set one with 3 kills, 3 blocks, an ace. Obviously had a service error. But that was probably the main story of set one was 5 service errors to start, Mackay.
Yeah, it was definitely sloppy volleyball to get going. We talk about that being early in the season here, but they were able to clean it up eventually. Both teams didn't have a service error after those first couple of points, so both teams cleaned it up. We're looking here for the Vikings to keep it close, possibly winning set 2 and forcing a set 3. That's their exact goal right now, just to keep this game going. Should be getting some more action here very shortly in set number 2.
I ran 3 minutes of commercials and then I got off of it. I paid attention. Now you're getting me. Yeah, it's in my boxes, so nonetheless.
My keys are in the headphone case down there.
Serving first will be the Vikings. Back to serve for the Vikings will be McKenna Phillips. Out there for the Vikings are McKenna Phillips, Sahara Boers, Augustine, Aubrey Farnsworth, Jaden Clough, Grace Krajek. Served into the back row. Tough play. Rice gets it up. It's going to be a free ball coming over for the Vikings. Augustine, Phillips, back set. Clough off the arms of Westra. Clough gets her first kill of the day in the second set. 1-0 Vikings. Serve coming across, dug out of the back row. Westra sets in the middle. That was not Boss. I get my names correctly. That's Kylie Beer. And her 4th kill of the day, first of the second set, it's 1-1. Jeff's keys? I don't have Jeff's keys. Natalie Larum back to serve. for the Crusaders. 1-1. That one's too deep. Another service error in this one. That is the first one for Laram, but first one in the second set. 2-1 lead for Parkview. And going back to serve for Parkview will be Grace Krajcek. Tipped in the back row. Westra sets to Tenaple. Tenaple down the line. Got it to go. It's 2-2. Fourth kill of the day for Abigail Tenaple. Kylie Beer will go back to serve for the Crusaders. 2-2 deadlock. Dug out of the back row by the libero. Kept in very nicely, and Phillips can't make the play. Good effort by Lucy Anderson to be able to get to that one, but it'll be an ace for Kylie Beer, her second of the day. Jeff, what do you think so far?
So far, I've been pretty impressed with what the Lady Crusaders have done here in their own tournament.
And it's going to be back-to-back aces for Kylie Beer. It's 4-2.
Some of these ladies are picking up exactly where they left off. I had listened to a coach during his interview, and he had talked before. He's got a lot of experience. A lot of these people have been playing since they were freshmen.
Beer served to the libero. Phillips with a back set. Knocked over and knocked up. Westra to Tenaple. Dug out by Bors Augustine. Phillips will go back to Bors Augustine. It'll be a free ball coming over for the Crusaders. Westra sets in the middle. Off the coach. Ripped off the coach by Josie Beist. Unforced error. It's 4-3. Emma Woodman will go back to serve for Parkview. Rice digs it out of the back row. Westra with the back set to Hannah Abel. Abel off the arms of Woodman. First kill of the day for Hannah Abel. She's got 3 aces already.
Just a sophomore is Hannah. This is her first year up on the varsity. And you take a look at some of the stats. It's very impressive to watch the way that she's playing.
Abel serves it across. It's pretty deep. Knocked up in the air by Anderson. Phillips with a set to Wilkie. She'll tip it over. It's knocked down. And I think we're going to have a double hit on Wilkie.
Looks like our net cam took a beating again.
Yeah, I think we got to put another strap on it. That would be my guess. We'll have to do that in between these games would be my guess. Abel goes back to serve where she's been very good today. They've scored had one on those couple big runs. And Jeff, what is that called? What is that called?
I'm sorry.
Well, what happened there? I just said her serving's been really good today. And then
I think she just mishit it, that's all. Yeah, that's a service error. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Emily Vogt goes back to serve. Dug out of the back row. Set up by Abel. Over, I believe that's Westra. And hit out of bounds. Outside the antennas, it's 6-4. Jenna Schouten checks back in. She has an ace already today. 7-4 lead, Crusaders, early in set 2. That one ripped over. Augustine knocked over by Phillips, an overpass. Another overpass. Knocked down in the middle of the court by Josie Beist. Her first kill of the day. 8-4 Crusaders. They've doubled them up. Schouten will go back to serve for the Crusaders. Ripped into the net. Another service error.
Thought they had cleaned those up back from the first set, but now they come out here in set number 2. Seem to have some trouble serving again, but
5 service errors for the Crusaders so far. 6 for Parkview. And how about 7 for Parkview? That serve was ripped by Keely Douglas.
reflexes there from Phillips, able to pop that ball over the net, but it's not how this works, not one fluid motion. Instead, we'll get the serve back to the Crusaders here, up by 4.
Lauren Rice will serve, and that one's out. Another service error.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. It was the first couple points last match, or last set as well, a bunch of service errors, and then they stopped the rest of the set. Now it seems like we're back to it.
9-6, Bors Augustine to serve. Dug out of the back row by Westra, set up by Abel, and hammered off the block by Beer. Her second kill of the set, 5th of the day so far. It's 10-6. Westra will go back to serve. I do like that They got players running the lines.
Yes, I saw that. The officials were talking about running the lines with the players, just kind of explaining what they wanted them to do and where they wanted them to stand for timeouts and stuff. And I thought that was quite interesting, considering how many teams are here.
Westra will back set. Little tip runner, and going into the net was Kylie Beer. 10-7. A little more errors in this set than the first one. Clough checks back in. McKenna Phillips to serve for Parkview. Tipped up. Westra to Abel. Abel off the arms, and it'll be a kill for Hannah Abel. Second of the set.
Just many different girls getting it done today for the Crusaders. 11-7 here in the second set. They obviously took set one.
Serve coming across.
Good little tip across from Phillips there. And was all for naught, though. I'm not sure what they called. But nonetheless, the Crusaders are getting the ball back to serve, up by 5 now. 12-7 ball game. Here comes the serve over the net. Dug out in the back row. Right over. It's going to be a ball here. And going up, slamming it down is number 12.
Oh, you ready for me?
Yes.
Abel
ready.
Sets. Knocked off the hands. Another kill for Kylie Beer.
I've been ready for you. I don't have the names down like you, so.
I don't either. I just got to keep looking back and forth, and it's.
Yours is easier to look back and forth than mine.
Laram goes back to serve for the Crusaders. 13-7 lead. Dug out of the back row by Clough. Set up. Clough will knock it over. Westra to Abel. Set cross court. Tenaple fires it down. Her 5th kill of the day, second of the second set.
Tenaple continuing where she left off from last set. She had 3 last set, 2 now, and she slams it down right in the middle of the court there. Nobody's able to get to it, and showing her authority out there.
Laram serves again into the back row. Augustine to Phillips. Phillips set, blocked in the middle, knocked up, knocked down, and off the hands, but it's going to be 11, and contact on the arm, 14-8. Kylie Beer once again. At least she touched the top of the tape. Wieringa will check in for Abel. And Farnsworth comes back in for Parkview. Back to serve Grace Krajek. Set up. Quick set for Westra. Tip shot, Kylie Beer.
Perfect shot from Kylie Beer there. She doesn't need to slam it down every time to get the point there. Just a little tip shot over the net. Nobody's even close to it. And another point here for the Crusaders, now up by 7. And Kylie Beer will pick off where she left off. She's serving once again.
Bice checks back in for the Crusaders. That one ripped off the back row arms. Clough just going to have to get it over. Westra sets to Wieringa. She sets in the middle, a little behind Bice, but she gets it over. Phillips with a set in the middle, pushed into the back row. Westra to Wieringa. Cross court, Tenaple off the block. She gets it up. Westra puts it deep and out of bounds. 15-9.
Good resiliency there from the Vikings, continuing to stay with that, bringing this game within 6. Now they get the serve back and looking to chop away at this lead that the Crusaders have built themselves.
Woodman to serve. Hit up to Rice. Back row swing from Tenaple. Off of Woodman. Phillips. In the cross court to Farnsworth. Off the hands. It'll be a kill for Farnsworth. Her first kill of the day. It's 15-10.
I think that ball possibly would have been deep. Nonetheless, Laram decides to go for it there. Mark the kill down for the Vikings. They bring this game within 5 now.
Testing 1, 2.
Knocked up. Wieringa off the block. Kept in. Westra sets. Tenaple fires outside. Off the line. This set looked like it was outside the line from here, but called in. Tenaple with her 3rd of this set, 6th of the day. 16-10 Crusaders. They stopped that nice run that the Vikings had found themselves on there.
Yeah, they definitely had a little momentum going their way. They lose this one on the call from the line judge down there, but nonetheless looking to get it back here.
Hannah Abel comes in to serve. Ripped off the arms. Phillips in the back row. Close, just going to have to knock it over. It's a free ball. Rice gets to it. Westra gets it up. Knocked over by Abel. Set up by Phillips, cross court to Farnsworth. Farnsworth off the block, gets it through. Another kill for Abby Farnsworth, her second of the set. It's 16-11.
Here we go. Here come the Vikings. They've had a lot more crisp passes here later in the second set, including no service errors since the first couple. So continuing to claw away at this lead, down to 5 once again.
Boat serves off of Rice. Rice set into Westra. Westra powers it through the block. Her first kill of the match. It's 17-11. Scouten will come in and serve. She will take out Abigail Tenaple. 17-11 for the Crusaders. Scouten serves off of Boris Augustine. Phillips knocks it up. Wilkie's going to have to get a tip runner in. Good play with one arm there. Set over, knocked up straight up in the air. It's going to be 4. Beist and Abel with a little bit of miscommunication.
Good little tip over by Wilkie for the Vikings there. She's able to get the Crusaders out of position. They end up not having enough hits to get it over. And another point here for the Vikings, keeping this game within 5.
Farnsworth comes out. Resch, actually we got Douglas coming in to serve. Krajak checks back in as well. Douglas rips it into the net. Her second service error of the day. It's 18-12. Rice will go back in to serve. Beist comes out. Kylie Beer checks back in. Rice off the hands of Wilkie. Knocked way up in the air. Wilkie's going to hit it over. Free ball coming for the Crusaders. Westra. Abel back to Westra with the left hand. Off the block into the net. Somebody went. I believe that's number 8, Gemma Wilkie, 19-12.
Wilkie looks a little confused down there. Not sure what happened or why she was called for that, but nonetheless, it's going to be a point for the Crusaders. Now up 7, and the serve from Rice goes over. Dug out in the back row, a little tip over. Up to the front and trying to carry it over is number 9. That's Kate Westra. Instead, it goes right into the net. The Vikings will get the ball back.
Boris Augustine will go back to serve. Wilkie comes out. Woodman checks back in for the Vikings. A 6-point lead for the Crusaders. Lise Tibby checks in as well for the Crusaders. Boris Augustine will serve it to her off her arms. An ace for Sahara Boris Augustine. Wouldn't you know, the first ace of the day for the Vikings.
Wow.
19-14 now.
I feel like we had quite a few aces in that first set, but apparently all of them coming from the Crusaders.
Crusaders have a fair amount of aces today. Tibby knocks it up. Set on the outside. Hard swing from Laram, no good. Gonna have to come over on this one. Beer sets it up. Abel, set back to Beer. Beer off the arms of Boris Augustine. Into the back row, gonna be knocked over by Vogt. Westra will set in the middle. Beer hammers it deep.
Good patience there from Boris Augustine. Thinks about swinging at it, knows it's going deep. She has the self-awareness to hold back, and they get the point. She will also get the serve.
19-15 now. Boris Augustine will go back to serve again. That one deep. Service error on Boris Augustine. It's 20-15.
Service errors will kill you in this game. That's, I think, 4 of them at least so far for the Vikings this set.
The lefty Kate Westra will go serve. Gets it across. Off the arms of Chloe. Phillips set in the middle. Woodman's going to get to it and knock it over. Westra will set in the middle. Kylie Beer can't get to it, a little too high, and Laram wasn't there in time. An unforced set error from Westra. Jaden Chloe will check in for the Vikings. Coming out is Emily Vogt. McKenna Phillips will go back to serve. Wieringa checks in for Hannah Abel for the Crusaders. Ball served into the back row off the hands. Westra sets it up. Beer with a runner. Knocked into the back row. Back set for Chloe. Blocked in the middle. Knocked down by Kylie Beer. A block kill. Her 8th kill today and her 4th block first of this set. 21-16 timeout taken. And we will take it with them. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Livestream.
Pump began over 100 years ago, one community and one relationship at a time. Employee owned, employee accountable, a personal stake in every project. Today, we are the largest well and pump contractor in the region. Our customers know us as honest people who treat them as people. We believe every family deserves clean, abundant water. To us, nothing is more important. We might not always be the lowest priced option, but integrity and dependability can be rare. And in this vital industry, prioritizing a quality experience creates lifetime relationships. Municipal Well and Pump. We care about keeping clients connected to water.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere, hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams. Jaden Clough off the top of the block and gets it through. It's 21-17. Parkview clawing their way back in this one. Second kill of the set for Jaden Clough.
Definitely clawing their way back. Only down by 4 now. They need this second set to stay alive here today.
Westra sets in the middle to Beer. Beer off the block, knocks it down. Blocked in the middle by Emma Woodman. First block of the day for the Parkview Vikings.
You can feel that momentum start to shift their way. They've got a lot of energy coming off their bench right now. Brought this game within 3.
Grayjack gets it over. Set. Westra to Naples. Off the block again. Clough knocked it down. That one's out of play. Back-to-back block kills for the Vikings.
Grayjack will continue to serve here for the Vikings, only down by 2.
21-19. Serve comes across, and it was a good one. It's an overpass. Phillips sets in the middle. Woodman off the top of the block. Wieringa knocks it down the line. Good diving play there. Kept in. Clough will knock it over. Free ball for the Crusaders. It's deep. 22-19 now.
Not what you want there. They caught them all up towards the net. They finally put one towards the back. The Vikings have to adjust and not able to get the free ball back over to the Crusaders. They will take control once again, up by 3 now here late in the second set. Kylie Beer to serve.
22-19. Serve across into the back row. Dug up. And it was a tough one. Going to be a free ball coming over for the Crusaders. Set. Back to Naples. Down the line. She got it. Abigail to Naples' 7th kill of the day, 4th of the second set. To Naples and Beer. To Naples and Beer. Yeah, you're good. 23-19, Beer serving off the hands. Woodman, a little bit miscommunication. It's going to be a free ball coming over. Back row, Kylie Beer to Kate Westra. Cross court set to Naples off the block. Westra sets to Tenapel again. She tips it down the line off the net. 23-20.
Just like that, the Vikings continuing to stay alive here. Wilkie checking back in for them, only down by 3, but we're late. 23-20 here in the second set. The Vikings must win to keep this game going.
Emma Woodman will serve. Knocked out of the back row by Laram. Hit on over by Rice. Overpass, a deep set. Phillips going to get there and knock it up for Wilkie. She'll knock it over deep into their Crusaders territory. Wester with the back set to Wieringa. Wieringa rips it into the net. It's 23-21.
Within 2 points, it's the closest they've been in a long time, and you can feel the Vikings finally getting their footing here in this match.
Abel checks back in for Wieringa. Woodman serves again. Rice digs, Westra sets to Abel. Abel with the right hand, too far outside. It's a 1-point set.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Justin, I don't think it's been a 1-point set since the beginning of this set.
It has not. Westra sets to Naples, fires, blocked by Wilkie, and we're tied.
First time we're tied since it was 0-0. The Vikings clawing their way back. It's a 23-23 scoreboard right now.
Set out of the back row. Not going to get there. It's match point set point for the Vikings. It's an ace for Emma Woodman, and the Crusaders need a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Livestream.
Whether you enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, mowing lawn, gardening, or camping, Enjoy the leaves falling in autumn, getting to that perfect nature walk or hunting, or enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall hiking, four-wheeling, snowmobiling, traveling across the state, or just driving up and down your driveway. Call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346-TIRE.
You've dreamt of the kind of home you want to live in for years. Now is the time to turn that dream into a reality. Quest Interiors has you covered with flooring, cabinetry, and countertops all in one place. From kitchens and bathrooms to family and bedrooms, bring your vision to life with professional.
Welcome back. Set up, set point. Abel. Knock down Phillips. Back set Clow. Hit up. Westra dives. Got to get over. Abel knocks it into the net. And the Vikings have come down from down 6 in this set. And 1 set 2, we will have a set 3. What a comeback, Mackay.
Fantastic comeback, a turn of events here. The Vikings lost set 1, 25-11. Instead, they get down early in this one, and they decide to fight. They finally get their footing. They take away a lot of those service errors, and they pick on that defense of the Crusaders, winning this one in good fashion, 25-23. We'll step aside. You're listening to Mackay, Justin, Jeff, and the rest of the crew here on Jeff's Livestream.
Visit our showrooms in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac. Quest Interiors. Exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Located in Lamira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry. Our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
Upgrade your comfort and living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Trust AirTech Heating with all your home comfort needs. AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Planning a new building, whether it's commercial, ag, or residential, you need a building that will last. You need Pinot. Our experienced design build team will make your vision a reality. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to PinotBuildings.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, built better for future generations.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Welcome back here on Jeff's Livestreams and Radio Plus Video Sports.
Was set up to be a fantastic third set here, going to 15. Both teams have won their respective sets, and the Vikings finally getting some momentum going their way. The Crusaders dominated in first one. It should be a good third set.
And I believe we should have that. Actually, I don't know. I think it's a coin flip to who gets to serve first, if I remember correctly, or the home team gets the choice. But it's the first to 15 in this one, and it'll be McKenna Phillips to serve for the Vikings of Parkview. Out there with Jaden Clough, Emma Woodman. A serve straight across, a service error to start this one.
Sounds about right. I talk about cleaning up the service errors, and we'll get that one on the first serve of this set.
At least Tibby will come in for the Crusaders. She will serve. Check out Kelsey Boss. And back-to-back serving errors.
Now,
1-1.
Jeff would say that has no coincidence with the announcer's jinx at all. I would tell Jeff, I don't believe that. But nonetheless, a 1-1 ball game here.
Krajek rips one short in between the two rows. An ace for Grace Krajek.
Fantastic serve there, just in the middle of everybody. She will continue to serve.
Parkview. Abel sets middle and into the net. Goes, I believe that's number 6. That's Elise Tibby. Or actually, I think we're going 15 or 14. I think we might have went 14 there, Hannah Abel. Nonetheless, 3-1 Parkview. Krajek serves again. Rice digs out of the back row. Abel sets in the middle. Cross court. Tenaple knocks it down.
And there it is. Key of the game here, Tenaple. She's been slamming them down all day.
I believe that's her 8th kill of the day. Yeah. 8th kill of the day for Abigail Tenaple. First of the third set. Kylie Beer will go back to serve for the Crusaders. Beer into the back row. Boers Augustine set by Phillips. A back set to Woodman. Dug out by Beer. Set in the middle by Abel. Back set. Tough play for Laram. Couldn't get all of it. Tipped over by Woodman. Laram tips it up. Abel knocks it over. Boers Augustine to Phillips. Cross court set. High and deep shot from Farnsworth. And we're knotted up at 3.
That one way too up there to be even a challenge ball where they thought about going for it. Every Crusader knew to stay away from that one. Just like that, you got a tie game with Beer serving over the net here.
Out of the back row, set over to Farnsworth. Tibby to Abel. Cross court, Tenaple into the block. And off the tape, didn't matter, just a little bit too short of a set. She couldn't get to it. Rice will check back in. Farnsworth will serve. Boers Augustine comes out and Wilkie comes in. Dug out by Tibby. It's an overpass. Phillips to Wilkie off the block, and she gets it through. 5-3 lead for the Vikings.
What a turn of events that happened here from the Vikings.
Woodman serves into the back row to Rice. Knocked up by Tibby. Tenaple on the outside, goes full cross court. Farnsworth gets to it. Phillips with a set to Farnsworth. Tip shot blocked. Phillips knocks it into the back row. Anderson over to Close. She tips it off the block. Yep, up into the block and through the block from Farnsworth. A kill for Abby Farnsworth.
I mean, if you were watching us with the first set, you would have thought that the Crusaders would take this one no problem. Instead, struggling down by 3 here in the third set. We'll take a timeout with them. Be back on this after this.
Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
We at the Glamour Shop.
Welcome back on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams. It's shot down there. One of our portable operators. I believe that's Lily, if I remember correctly. I think I might got that right. She's nodding her head, so I'm proud of myself. I'm not very good with names. Served across. Abel's going to have a tough play. She goes down the line. Clough. Hit up by Anderson. Clough will get it back, and she hits it into the stands. A much-needed timeout that knocked down a little bit of a mini run, a 3-0 run from the Vikings. But when you only got 15 points to work with, you got to keep those runs minimal.
Definitely correct. A good use of the timeout there. They finally get the serve back down 2.
Kate Westra into the back row to Boris Augustine. Clough hits it up. Phillips will have to knock it over. She does. Rice set to Westra. Cross court, tipped, and it is off the hands of a Crusader and out of bounds. 7-4. Emily Vogt will come in and serve. 7-4 lead for the Vikings. Off the top of the tape, an ace for Vogt. All of a sudden, it's a 4-point lead.
I think this might be the biggest lead of the Vikings' day against this Crusaders team. They continue to pound away at it and really have turned the tides here in Waupun.
I think 3 was the biggest lead at the point, so I think 4 definitely is. Vogt serves it deep. Tibby gets to it. It's an overpass tipped up by Wilkie, knocked into the net. Underneath the net, it's 9-4. Kill for Wilkie. Checking in will be Jenna Scouten. She'll take out Elise Tibby. Vogt serves again into the net. Service error for Vogt. And a much-needed side out for the Crusaders.
Definitely much needed. Down by 4 here, but remember, we only play till 15. So the the Vikings only have to put up 6, while the Crusaders have to put up 10.
Naples serves it deep. Should be enough. Another service error for the Crusaders. Back to serve will be Farnsworth.
Back-to-back service errors now brings the ball back to the Vikings. Farnsworth over.
Back-to-back service errors.
Try 3 in a row. Neither of these teams want the serve currently, apparently.
Lauren Rice goes back to serve for the Crusaders. Beer checks back in. That one's a little bit deep and off the hands of Vogt. Kept in and going to be a free ball coming over for the Crusaders. Back row to Naples to Westra. Set in the middle. Beer has to readjust herself. Dig by Boers Augustine. Another free ball way deep. A much needed time to get a point for the Crusaders. They get that one back. Now they're only down 3. It's 10-7.
Looked like the Vikings were scrambling a little bit there. If the Crusaders didn't get that point, we'd have some worries. But nonetheless, back within 3. And Rice will serve as the 2 officials come over and chat with each other.
Nice shot by Lilia, the officials having their conversation. And it was a brief conversation.
And I think we're ready to go.
Serve will come across from Lauren Rice. 10-7 lead for the Vikings. Rice into the back row. Knocked up. Wilkie will get it over. Beer set from Westra. Back set. Abel down the line. Can't get there. 11-7 lead for the Vikings. They need 4 more. Boers Augustine will go to serve, where she's been pretty good today. Boers Augustine to serve, gets it across. Rice digs it out of the back row. Westra with the set cross court to Beer. Beer off of Boers Augustine. Overpass. Tries to tip it down. They cannot. Hit on over by Krajek. Westra set. Beer hammers it all the way into the back row. A kill for Kylie Beer. She's been quiet in this set. I believe that's her 9th or 10th of the day.
Definitely quiet in this set, and not much production from her in the second set. We really saw it all come in the first, and I think the key here for the Crusaders is to get Kylie Beer involved again.
Abel serves a short one. Phillips in the set in the middle. Krajek blocked. Checked up. Beer gets it back. Boss serve for the kill just in front of Boers Augustine. It's down to a 2-point game. Hannah Abel, who's been effective at the service line, continues to serve for the Crusaders, down 2. That one off the hands, and it's deep. Vogt. They're going to have to work to get it over. They do. It's a free ball for the Crusaders. Set in the middle for Abel. To Beer. Hammers it through the block. It's a 1-point set.
It's exactly why you cannot give the Crusaders a free ball when Kylie Beer is on, because she will punish you. This set's back within 1, and we'll get a timeout. Send it to commercial. We'll be back after this here on Jeff's Livestreams in cooperation with Radio Plus.
And having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience the Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
Welcome to Hook.
Welcome back here to Central Wisconsin Christian. 10-11 lead or 11-10 lead for the Vikings. Crusaders on a 4-point run here to make this a 1-point set in set 3, the deciding factor of this one. Hannah Abel once again will retain serve. Off the arms in the back row, Boers Augustine gets it up. Woodman knocks it over. Set to Boss. Boss off the arms of Krajak. Could be an overpass. Tipped into the net. And I believe it's going to be on 7. Going into that was Kelsey Boss. Phillips will get the serve. 12-10 lead for the Vikings. Coach Chenapel wanted an explanation on that one. Serve comes across. Chenapel sets. It's an overpass. And going underneath the net, I believe. That's what we had. All of a sudden, 2 more points for the Vikings. 13-10. What a comeback it would be. Laram out of the back row, can't handle it. From the 10-foot line, knocked over. Boers Augustine to Phillips. Back set to Clough. Has to readjust. Chenapel knocks it up. Abel cross court. Laram hammers it. Dug out by Boers Augustine. Phillips with a cross court set to Krajak. Krajak with the kill. And match point coming for the Vikings.
Perfect spot for Krajak there. Puts it in the middle of all the defenders on the Crusader side. And the Vikings 1 point away from coming back in this game and winning set 3 to take it all.
Phillips will retain serve. Knocks it over. Laram gets to it. Abel with a set in the middle. Beer couldn't get to it cleanly. Back set in the middle for Woodman. Goes deep and finds a hole. Vikings have come all the way back to win it. 15-10 in set 3. Wow, could you have seen that one coming?
I mean, just a fantastic comeback there from the Vikings. Talk about resiliency, getting blown out in the first set, 25-11. They say, no, we're not going down like that. They get down early in the second set. They fight, they claw. They end up winning that one by just a couple. And now take this one in dramatic fashion. The first game to open us up here in CWC has not disappointed, Justin.
It has not. We will step aside, run a couple of ads. We'll come back with some stats here on Radio Plus Video Sports after these messages.
Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Welcome back on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams. Justin Schwartzman, Makai Ackerman, Lillian Kaya on the portables with Jeff training them. Mackay, what a comeback from the Parkview Vikings.
Just fantastic. We kind of covered it here already, Justin, but I don't think I can emphasize enough how we both thought this game was over when it started. You take the first set 25-11, and very seldomly do you see the team who just lost by 14 come back to win the next 2 sets. Very competitive volleyball to start us off today, and I couldn't have asked for a better matchup.
6 kills from Gemma Wilkie to lead the way for Parkview. 3 kills from Aubrey Farnsworth, 1 from Krajak, a big one late in the set, 3 from Jaden Clough, and service aces, 1 from Woodman, 1 from Bors Augustine, 1 from Krajak, and 1 from Vogt. For the Crusaders, 4 kills for Kelsey Boss, 1 kill for Kate Westra, 1 for Josie Beist, and 10 kills overall for Kylie Beer with 4 blocks and 3 aces on the day, and 8 kills overall from Abigail Tenaple with an ace as well. 2 kills from Anna Abel, and 3 aces. But the key of the game, I mean, for both teams overall, you limit your mistakes. 9 service aces. Actually, no, I got more than service errors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 service errors from Parkview. 8 service errors from the Crusaders.
Yeah, I mean, I think the keys to the games today are limiting those service errors. I really thought it was going to come back to bite, Parkview, who had 12 of them. Instead, they fight through, not winning that battle on the service errors, but overall winning the second 2 sets, taking match 1, and I was blessed to be here for it. It was awesome. Anything else, Justin?
No, Mackay, you want to lead us in prayer?
Sure, I will lead us in prayer. As we do here at Jeff's live streams, we like to lead us in prayer as we take off. So we want to thank all of you for joining us. And Heavenly Father, thank you for keeping all of the athletes safe out there today. I know they had a lot of fun playing the first match of this, what should be a fantastic tournament at CWC. So we want to thank you for keeping them all safe. We want to wish safe travels to everybody who's traveling here and away today, including today and tomorrow. And we want to thank you for letting us have another fantastic day live streaming here. Amen. Thank you guys all for tuning in here on Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus Sports. From the whole team, Kaya, Lily, Jeff, who was training them, and of course, Mackay Ackerman and Justin Schwartzmiller. We are excited to be back for game number 2 for us a little later today. Make sure you tune us in on YouTube.com. But until then, we can't wait to see you at a court or field near you. Good night.
Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams would like to thank our sponsors.
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Sam's Well Drilling, Katie's Log Cabin,
Generations Lanes and Angling Only, PT Tire and Service, Pino Construction,
Verheg's Furniture Mart, Glamour Shop, Schaefer Auto,
Intertech, Coal, Oil, and Propane, WIT Services,
Pioneer Keg, Lidke Lumber, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating and Cooling, Integrity Saw and Tool.
and swinging it back and forth. And then when we see, so we're trying to announce at the same time as we're watching this, and then if I see a nice shot coming at the net, then I switch to the net cam and see if I can get the spike. And then I can switch to your camera, or I can switch to Kaya's camera. So this is the switcher that operates that. At the same time as announcing takes place.
Welcome back to Central Wisconsin Christian and the volleyball tournament we have going on here. The 12-team volleyball tournament going on at CWC. CWC going to take on their second match, and they will take on the Gibraltar Vikings after they dropped that first one in set 3 after being convincingly winning set 1. They dropped the next 2 sets, and they lose to, I got to remember which one we had there. That was Parkview?
Yes,
Parkview.
Parkview.
Yeah. Parkview. So now they'll take on Gibraltar Vikings. Got Isaac down on the portable as well, and Kaya.
Kaya.
Yes.
Lily went Kaya's still back with us. Isaac down there as well. Jeff Sauer to my left, observing everything going on here. And, of course, I am Makai Ackerman, Justin Schwartzmiller running our main camera. I will be producing for you in what should be a good game. Gibraltar coming in, both 0-1 teams, actually. Gibraltar we saw just lose to Wisconsin Heights moments ago. And, of course, CWC dropping their first game to Parkview earlier today. We're excited to be back on the air for this second game, which we should be starting in a matter of moments. We want to run an ad quick?
Probably not, because we're probably ready to roll right away.
Wasn't sure the exact timing of everything here for the second game. But
looks like on court for Gibraltar, gotta take a look. I got a number 11. That is Ella Clark is out there. Number 14, Celeste Harigi is out there as well. Gotta keep getting through. Gotta keep seeing numbers so I can tell you who's starting. And tell you who's starting for the Crusaders in the front line. You got Kelsey Boss, Kate Westra, and Kylie Beer in the back line. You got Hayden Nabel, Lauren Rice, and Abigail Tenaple. Yep.
There you go.
Then we got 19, Amelia Zoschke for the Vikings as well.
And looks like we are ready to go. Ball over the Crusaders side, popped up for Beer, blocked back towards her. They're going to keep it alive in a free ball, but it's out the back, and the first point goes to the Gibraltars.
The Vikings, back-to-back Vikings. The Gibraltars? The Gibraltars.
The Gibraltars. You don't like that? Vikings, once again, makes it easy for me, apparently. Serve here to the back row, popped up. Beer's going to come up. No, just kidding. They'll pop it back over. Got to get my names down. This one popped up, slammed, and blocked by the Vikings, but it'll go down. Crusaders tied up at 1.
Nice start for Kelsey Boss. Good kill right there. She'll come out. Natalie Laram will come in to serve for the Crusaders.
And that one out the back for Laram. A service error, the first of the day, will give the Vikings their second point. Back to serve for them is Asusenia Harigi. She serves it out the back, and back-to-back service errors gives us tie game once again.
Name of the game and in match 1 for the Crusaders was service errors for both teams. 12 from Parkview and 8 from the Crusaders. So we'll see if they can fix that up in this one.
Here with the serve over the Vikings side. They'll just pop it up. A free ball coming here for the Crusaders. Moving up on it is number 12. She'll slam it down into the rafters, and the Vikings not able to recover. That was Abigail Tenaple with the slam. And Kylie Beer will go back to serve once again.
Tenaple with 9 kills in that first match. 10 from Beer. See if they can both get back into it.
This one just popped over back to the Crusaders, and Tenaple will push it over the net. The Vikings looking to set up here, and will do the same, but it finds a hole in the Crusaders' defense. We're tied at 3.
Ella Clark with her first kill of the day. In this one, at least. We didn't get a chance to keep stats in that last match.
Gallant checking in to serve now for the Vikings, along with Eileen Torres. Gallant serving over the Crusaders side. Picked up, popped up, and we'll go for the slam from Tenaple. It's out the back, and the Vikings will take the lead. Gallant on to serve once again. Over the net for Rice, the libero. She'll pop it up into the rafters, trying to keep it alive. Rice will just have to push the ball over. And the Vikings should be able to set something up here. Back to the Crusaders. Tenaple goes for the slam, blocked at the net. She keeps it alive. Rice back to Tenaple, slam, and out of bounds, but they'll give the point to the Crusaders. A net violation on the Vikings. They thought they had that point for a while there, then looked up at the official who said, no, not actually.
Wasn't too much of an argument from Coach Lauren Ward over there. She kind of knew it.
This one off the hands of a couple Crusaders. I believe it was specifically number 10, Josie Bice. Another point here for the Vikings as number 5, Isla Fagundes, checks in for the Vikings. Fagundes sees her first action in this second match. She'll serve it over the net. Popped up to 14, who will push it across. And setting up for a big slam by number 15, kept alive by the Crusaders, set up. And this one out the back on a couple different hands of the Vikings. Crusaders once again tie this one up at 5.
I mean, Josie Bice with the kill there, and overall, I mean, she had a quiet game in the first one, and for seeing her name on the stat sheet as much as we did to start this, you're hoping to see a little more out of her in this match number 2.
And this one will be slammed home by number 14, Hannah Abel. She gets her hand on it, and the Crusaders take the lead in this game. Knapel to serve, back to the Vikings side. They'll pop it up and just have to get it over the net. Free ball here for the Crusaders. Going for the slam is number 7 and blocked at the net. But it will be another net violation, I believe.
Nah, it just came out of bounds. Fell down out of bounds. Kelsey Boss with a kill there. Got it at least hard enough off the block that it came back over the Crusaders side and went out of bounds.
All right. And that one will be a service error by number 12, Abigail Knapel, who was serving. Ball goes back to the Vikings.
Crusaders with their first lead of this set now.
And McCulloch to serve for the Vikings. Popped up by Knapel. Set and pushed over. Vikings running into each other, and some confusion at the net allows for another point coming via the Crusaders. Now serving for them, the libero. That would be number 5, Lauren Rice. She gets the ball over, and it's going to be pushed back to the Crusader side. Rice keeps it alive, up by Beer. And once again, going to the Viking side, who should be able to set something up. Tries to slam it down, and the ball is blocked at the net. Another point for the Crusaders.
Hard to get the ball over that kind of height when you got Boss and Beer and Abel up front.
Lauren Rice to serve again, and it's out the back. A service error there. And the ball goes back to the Vikings. We will have a couple different people checking in, one of them being number 11, Ella Clark. And I believe number 14, Celeste Harigi, is back in as well. She will come in to serve. Good shot there from Isaac down on the portable. Will go wide for the serve, over the net and out the back. Back-to-back service errors brings the ball back to the Crusaders side. Serving now for the Crusaders, number 14, Hannah Abel. She will get it over, no problem. This one's set up a little too far back to spike it, and it's going to be out of bounds. Another point for the Crusaders, who now take a 4-point lead. It's 11-7 here in the first set. Abel back once again to serve. Serve is good, dug up from the back row, kept in bounds, and just getting it over are the Vikings. Beer comes to slam it down off the hand of one of the Vikings, and it'll be point Crusaders, who now take a 5-point lead off of the kill by Kylie Beer.
We have a timeout right away taken by Lauren Ward. We will take it with them. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams.
Safety is first and foremost on what we do every day.
Municipal Well and Pump began over 100 years ago. One community and one relationship.
Almost done.
Welcome back here to Jeff's Livestreams. Able to serve for the Crusaders. The Vikings going to get a chance to slam it over, and that one's way far back there. Another point to the Crusaders. Their 6-point lead continues to grow.
Nice run here from the Crusaders. It was 7-6. Now you're looking at a 6-1 run at the moment.
And Abel serving and right into the net. That run finally comes to an end via the service error. That was kind of the story of the game earlier that we saw today.
You got 3 of them already in this one, too.
I believe it was 20 total service errors between both teams in that first match that we covered. This one popped back over by the Crusaders, and it's just going back and forth. Beer finally trying to set something up. The slam comes from number 7, but kept alive here by the Vikings, who are going to hit it right back into the net. Point goes to the Crusaders.
Block kill for Kelsey Boss there. And again, you get Boss and Beer going up in the middle like that. Very hard for anybody to get it through that block.
It is indeed extremely hard. Into serve now is number 13, Natalie Larum. Her serve over the net and good. Kind of chipped out there by the Vikings, and point's going to go to the Crusaders.
Hit the antenna. All hit the antenna. Crusaders up 15-8 now.
Larum once again back to serve here. Nice one, dug out from the back row, popped up at the net, trying to push it over, and too many hits on the side of the Vikings. I actually think she came under the net, is what he said. It's hard with him right here. I can't see what's going on that side of the
I really
court.
can't either.
Nonetheless, Larum's going to serve once again. This one gets over no problem. They pop it up, trying to set something up. And blocked at the net once again. Was that Kylie Beer?
Tenaple that time gets her hands in there and knocks it straight back down.
Good block there by Tenaple. When you have a lot of bigs up front, it's hard to get any ball over. Larum still serving. This one's gonna just barely get over back to the Crusader side. Beer comes for the slam, and it will be in. Nobody there. This lead has grown to 10 now. It's 18-8 here in the first set.
When Crusaders with that slow start, and they lulled you to death, and they're coming now.
Indeed they are. Larum still on serving. This one gonna get blocked at the net. That's Tenaple. Another point here for the Crusaders. And once again, a timeout called. We'll take it with them. Be back after this on Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus.
Employee owned, employee accountable, a personal stake in every project. Today, we are the largest well and pump contractor in the region. Our customers know us as honest people who treat them as people. We believe every family deserves clean, abundant water. To us, nothing is more important. We might not always be the lowest priced option, but integrity and dependability can be rare. And in this vital industry, prioritizing a quality experience creates lifetime relationships. Municipal Well and Pump. We care about keeping clients connected to water.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere, hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
Welcome back here as the first point we missed there for the Vikings, but it was their first one in a while. They cut this lead back down to 10 and look to get some momentum going now as number 1, Asusena Harigi, comes in to serve.
Big run there from the Crusaders.
Indeed it was. They pulled away, but let's not forget, in their first game, they were up big too. They won big, I believe 25-11. Then they came back, lost both of the next sets, and dropped that first game to Parkview. Harigi back to serve once again. Over the net, picked up from the back row, Tenaple, then to Rice. Beer's just gonna push it over. And the Vikings will have to do the same, but right into the net, no chance on that one. 20-10 here in the first set. And Kylie Beer going back to serve. Checking back into the game for the Crusaders is number 10, Josie Beist. Beer with the serve. Over the net, dug up by the back row, hit off another Viking, kept alive still, and too many hits. I was gonna say, I thought so. Valiant effort, though.
When Kylie Beer's serve's been in today, it's been very good. She's got a couple service errors in that first one as well.
Another serve from Beer over the Viking side, getting a slam down, blocked at the net, staying alive are the Crusaders. Here comes Tenaple, blocked, kept alive, and it hits the floor on the Viking side. Another point, Crusaders, their lead grows to 12.
Tenaple's had a fantastic start to this match so far.
Beer with the serve, a nice one, dug out from the back row, kept alive, just pushed over. Beer keeps it up, trying to push it over is Beist. It will get over there. The Vikings keep it up though, and that one.
Yeah, she didn't see it.
That is the thing about having players as line judges. Sometimes they're watching the action, and that one she didn't see, but the point will go to the Vikings. I believe the ball was in. Had a little bit of confusion there.
We got
our scoreboard camera seems to be disconnected.
Well, where is it disconnected though? That's the real question. Probably right there.
Yep, probably the part where it's not plugged in anymore. The serve here from number 7, Megan Gallant hits the net. Another service error for the Vikings, and it's now 23-11.
Great. Crusaders trying to win another set one big.
Elise Tibby with the serve. Pushed out back, trying to stay alive are these Vikings, and they will get it back to the Crusaders' side. Tenaple has to back up and hit that one over. And another free ball coming here. That one an overpass. Slammed down and a good wrist there by Beist, I believe it was. She will come back up and slam it down. Good dig from the back row. Gallant keeping it alive, pushed back over. A good rally here coming. Vikings continuing to slam it, and this one off the hands of Tenaple into the crowd. The Vikings get a good rally point there. Bring this lead back down to 11.
Been a little more back and forth now after Vikings kind of woke up after the Crusaders went on that big run again.
Definitely did. It seemed like they were a little flat-footed to start here, but getting some momentum going their way. They will serve this one. And right out, as soon as we talk about momentum, another service error here for the Vikings.
Not just jinx.
And it will be set point for the Crusaders as number 12, Tenaple looks to serve. One popped up from the back row and pushed over to the Crusaders' side. Beist is there to put it down, and into the net she puts it.
Short set, bad set from Abel. Didn't give Beist a whole lot of room to be able to knock that down.
Back to serve now, number 15, Emma Kollick. Kollick serve, a good one. Rice from the back row pushes it up. Will set it up for 7, and once again into the net. That was number 7, Kelsey Boss.
Tried to roll one on that side of the net, just rolled off her hand the wrong way and clicked the top of the net and fell down on the Crusader side.
Serve once again back to the Crusaders' side, almost into their own bench, and somehow they'll get that ball back over. Good determination. As that one will do it. 25-14, the Crusaders take down the Vikings here in set 1. They will switch sides and get ready for set 2. We'll step aside, take a break with them. Be back shortly on Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus Sports.
T Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Your dream space starts with quartz countertops from Quest Interiors. Whether it's your kitchen, bathroom, mudroom, or even a closet island, we custom fabricate one-of-a-kind surfaces that elevate every room. And the best part? We install many in as little as 1 week, quickly turning your vision into reality. Visit our showrooms in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Located in Lamira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry. Our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help you get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture, Marf. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus Sports. Makai Ackerman and Justin Schwartzmiller on the call. Of course, we have Isaac and Kaya down on the court for us today. Set 2 of what could be 3. It's a best of 3 in this whole 12-team tournament today. 3 different pools, each of 4 teams. The Crusaders taking on the Vikings currently from Gibraltar. And the CWC Crusaders took set 1 in dominant fashion, Justin.
Took it in dominant fashion in the last one as well. We'll see if the response to the start of set 2 is better than they had against Parkview.
Indeed we will. Back to serve for them, number 14, Hannah Abel. She will get the second set started.
Been very good at the service line today so far. 3 aces in that first match.
And just waiting on the official here. We're getting some final things clipped out, and now Abel will be ready to serve. Beginning of set 2 coming right now. Abel's serve over the net in a good spot. Dug out from the back row. Have to keep alive. This one's got to get over. Does it have enough juice? No, it does not. First point goes to the Crusaders.
When CWC went on that big run in match 1, Abel was at the line, and it's been very consistent with Abel at the line. It's been working today.
Indeed it has. I feel like we've said her name from that back line quite a bit.
Just a sophomore as well.
Wow. Abel's serve just going to be tipped over here by the Vikings. Set up. Thought about it was Boss. She's blocked at the net. Beer keeps it alive. Boss will push it back over, and the Vikings gain control. They try to slam it down. This one off the hands of Tenaple, and this game's tied at 1. Back to serve here for the Vikings. Number 19, Amelia Zashki. Good camera shot there by Kaya, getting her on the serve. And we will go wide. Dug out from the back row, popped up for Beer. She'll slam it down. Good dig there, keeps it alive, pushed over. A bunch of them converging. And this one, Boss at the net. Touched by multiple Vikings, keeping it alive somehow. And that one just pushed over, up to the rafters, hit off the top. And miscommunication coming from the Vikings leads to another point, and the serve going back to CWC.
Oh, tough that Ella Clark was the one who hit that. It goes off the ceiling and comes right back to her. She can't hit it, so you got to hope someone else sees that and gets to it in time.
It was unfortunate. Stuff like that you really can't control, but it's what you got to play with. 13, Laren now serving for the Crusaders. A good one, almost caught him off guard. Instead, they'll get it back and out of bounds. Point CWC. Laren will continue to serve here for the Crusaders. Her serve, another net Service error coming from the Crusaders, and this game within 1.
Just been way too many of those today. For either, I mean, any of these teams, it just seems like we've seen a lot of service errors so far today.
Asosenia Harigi serves it to Rice from the back row. She'll pick it up. Here comes Tenaple, excuse me. And she will slam it down for the point, CWC. Back to serve now, number 11, Kylie Beer. Had a couple nice serves today, a couple of aces if I have that correct.
Well, you got the stats from match 1 in front of you.
There's so much going on in front of me right now, Justin. Trust me, the last thing I can do right now is look at stats.
Well, there's an ace for Kylie Beer nonetheless.
Now I know she has at least 2.
She's got 3, at least.
Thanks. Thank you.
Might have 4.
Nonetheless, had a pretty good day from the back line. She'll serve this one over again. Slammed down by the Vikings, kept alive and over by the Crusaders, and that one out the back. Oh, they say she tipped it?
Yep. Went off the hands of Kylie Beer, and she
All right.
knows it. You can see her reaction as she's walking to the bench.
She is smiling over there, knowing it was her. She will go to the bench now, taken off. Not sure who came in to replace her. We do have some substitutions for the Vikings. I know number 7 came in, Megan Gallant.
I believe the libero Rice came back in.
Gallant will serve here for the Vikings. And that one off the net and out of bounds. Another service error, and the ball goes back to the Crusaders.
Just keep on coming, I guess.
If you take away anything from me today, it's another service error. The serve here pushed back, kept alive, a nice set. And number 15 puts it over for the Vikings. Here comes Tenaple, slams it down, dug up from the back row. Gonna have some trouble with this one, keeping alive, hits the rafter, gotta go over, and it does. Should have a good chance to set it up, kinda undershoots her for a second there. The Crusaders having trouble setting anything up though on the defensive side. They'll continue to play defense. Blocked at the net, kept alive by Rice, and back into the net. A good point there for the Vikings, staying alive. They had control of that entire rally.
Different Vikings team in set 2 right now than we saw early in set 1.
Indeed, and that's how the first game went. So should be something to look out for. Number 5, Isla Fagundes, back in to serve now for the Vikings. 6-4 ball game here in set number 2. This one a good serve, and give her the ace off the hands of number 13, Natalie Larum. Fantastic serve there from Fagundes, just where she wanted to put it. She will try again once again. This one over the net. This time Larum gets it. Set up, pushed over by 14. This one's going to go back over the net, punched over by Tenaple, and nobody's there for the Vikings. Ball goes back to the Crusaders. Back to serve now, number 12, Abigail Tenaple. She's got quite an interesting windup, and something I haven't seen too much of, but I enjoy watching it as this one slammed into the ground on the Viking side. Another point CWC. Tenaple back to serve once again. Does her little leg kick, pushes the ball over. A nice one, but a good dig from the Vikings. That was number 1, Harigi, keeping it alive, and goes back to the Crusaders, who slam it down once again. Good defense right now from the Vikings, who are just staying alive on their side. Rice sets this one up a little too far, blocked at the net. Point Vikings. Pretty good defense from the Vikings right now, Justin.
Overall, good defense from the Vikings and all, but their offense have been very much different. They've been attacking, doing a great job of continuing to go through blocks. And as you see there, they're setting up the blocks on the defensive end in a good spot, but CWC just not finding good spots right now for their sets or their bumps in right places.
Agreed. This one just out of the back of that line. It's going to go back to CWC by a matter of inches. And back to serve now, number 5, the libero here for the Crusaders, Lauren Rice. Rice bounces the ball. She will serve over the net and in. Good call from the line judge down there, one of the players on a different team. And it just clipped that corner. Give it an ace for Lauren Rice.
They all let it go. They thought it was out. It had a little bit of top spin on her and found its way in.
She will serve again. This one just over the net. Somehow kept alive by the Vikings. They'll just punch it back over. Rice set up to Beer. She tries to, misses it, and it's going to get over. Dug up from the back line and nobody home. Another point CWC. I believe that was Kelsey Boss who was able to get that ball over after Kylie Beer missed it. Nonetheless, Rice continues to serve here for the Crusaders, up by 4. 11-7 ball game here in set 2. The Crusaders took set 1 earlier. Couple more bounces from Rice. She's finally ready. This one to the middle, set up at the net, trying to punch it over. And it will be Crusaders ball.
18 made her way into the net. That's Mia Glock.
Just not too far under there.
Seems everything that's been called has seen no arguments from Lauren Ward from Gibraltar over there.
She must see it very well. Good play there by 18 to keep it alive. This one just punched over by Beer. Setting something up at the net. Too far back for the Vikings. Tries to slam it over, tipped. And point goes to the Vikings off of the tip from the Crusaders. 12-8 ball game. Staying alive here are the Vikings. Checking back in for them, number 11, Ella Clark. She will come in, and back to serve is number 14, Celeste Harigi. She will go back to serve. Over the net, picked up by Tenaple. Beer tries to go for the slam. Blocked at the net, but kept alive. And just having to push it over are the Vikings. Tenaple sets this one up. Coming back is 14, and it will be in. Good kill from Hannah Abel from the front row. That extends this lead to 5 for CWC. Hannah Abel with the kill. She will now go back to serve. Abel's serve pushed over to the middle and off the hands of 15, Emma Kollick, right out of bounds. Another point for the Crusaders, who grow that lead up to 6.
4th ace of the day for Hannah Abel. And again, she's just been very impressive as a sophomore so far.
Abel with the serve again. Popped up to the net. Just have to get it over. They will. Abel pops it up to Boss coming over. Kills it into the rafters. And good play there by the Vikings to keep it alive. Kylie Beer dug up from the back row. Rice converging on it. Slammed. And an awesome offensive possession there from the Vikings.
Great defensive possession overall to keep that stuff alive on both of those kills. And Ella Clark rises up on an overpass and knocks it down.
Back to serve for him now, number 19, Amelia Zoschke. She will go back to serve once again. Right over the net. Popped up by Tenaple. Tried to push over by Beer. It is. The Vikings stay alive. And this one out the back off of the hands of number 1, Asu-Zena Harigi. 15-9 here in set 2. And number 13, Natalie Larum, back here to serve for the Crusaders.
Seems much closer than that 15-9 score that's going on right now.
Indeed it does. Harigi pops this one up and pushed it over for the Vikings as Tenaple comes and slams it down. Another kill for Tenaple. Can't tell you how many she's had today, but I know it's been a lot. And a timeout called there, 16-9 here in set number 2. We'll take it with them. Be back shortly on Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus.
Right, whatever it takes.
Trust AirTech Heating with all your home comfort needs. AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years.
Welcome back here. Sorry to cut that one off, but the serve here coming from the Crusaders. Back over. Rice keeps it up, pops it up for Tenaple, and out the back. Another point for CWC. That brings their lead to 8, 17-9 now.
Haven't said Tenaple's name a whole lot after that first set, but finally finds her way to get a kill in the second set.
Indeed, Natalie Laram still serving for CWC. She started before the timeout and will continue now after. Her serve towards the middle, dug up from the back line. Pushed up and slammed, blocked at the net. Kept alive from the Vikings, who just managed a way to put it over. Back to their side, pushed over once again. Popped up and set for Beer. She tries to slam, blocked at the net. And a good block from number 1, Harigi, I believe it was.
Was Harigi in the middle there, but nonetheless for this CWC team, both teams really have not taken advantage of their free balls at all.
Just passes that haven't hit the mark. Harigi on to serve. Good dig from Rice in the back row. Set up. Tenaple's just got to punch it over. Blocked at the net. It'll stay that way. And just like there, you miss another chance to slam it if you're the Vikings. Instead, it'll go back to the Crusaders. Tenaple tries to slam. Popped right back over the net. And point CWC.
Kylie Beer in the middle just taps it down on that far side. Nobody home.
Rice checks out. Coming in for her is number 10, Josie Beist. And serving now is number 11, Kylie Beer. Couple of bounces of the volleyball, up by 8. Set number 2, which could be the deciding set if the Vikings don't claw their way back in this one.
So we got some slipperiness on the court right now.
Have something on the court. Good shot there by Kaya. Something a little slippery. I don't know what happened, but we're just dragging that towel all around.
Nice and loud when it's sticky like that. You make that squeak, the floor squeaking underneath the shoes.
Think we're ready to go now. Beer ready to serve. She will. Slams it over. Popped up from the back. Hitting it mid-range and back over. Tenaple thought about slamming, has to back up on the pass. This one back the pass line. And once again, just pushed over by the Vikings. Good dig from the back row. Thinking about slamming it home, hit at the line and back over. Slammed again, and another block from the Crusaders. This one hit by Beer and out of play. Finally, the Vikings able to get the points.
Swing by Emma Kolak there and hammered that one off the back row. Good job by Beist in the middle and knocking a couple down there, but too much from Gibraltar for CWC to. Too much attack. CWC was too much on the defense there. Not enough time to be able to get that ball anywhere near the net for any sort of kill opportunity.
Agreed. Ella Clark serve going back to the Crusaders side, who just have to punch it over after getting a couple bad passes. Slamming this one down is Torres, and out the back, another point Vikings. Watch out, here they come, bringing this game back within 6. Still serving for them, number 11. Ella Clark, ready to go. Pops it over the net. Rice just had misplays it, still alive. And once again, Rice into the net. Not a great point there from her.
Tough to see that out of your libero, you know, that they're generally the best diggers on your team and just couldn't find a way to hold on to that one.
This one hit over once again. Up to the front row. Pushed over and blocked at the net. Point Vikings, 4 in a row. And this lead is down to 4. I'm having a little bit of deja vu right now to what we saw in that first match.
Very similar to what we saw in that first match.
Clark serve pushed over by Tenaple, blocked at the net. Too many hits, points Vikings. Seemed to be the exact way the first match went. Ella Clark continuing to serve a 5-0 run here. Popped up in the back row, just gonna have to push it over. Good defense here from the Vikings. That one just too far out the back. The run comes to an end. And the lead back up to 4 for the Crusaders. Checking in. Number 7, Megan Gallant for the Vikings. And back to serve number 9, Kate Westra for the Crusaders. She gets it over, dug out from the back row and into the net.
Beautiful serve from Westra. A little knuckleball just drops right in between the two lines.
Fantastic serve. We saw a couple good ones from Westra today, including that one. She'll look to deliver again. Punches it over, far back, pushed off, and they don't know where the ball is. Miscommunication, not seeing the ball, and another point CWC.
Again, a lot of spin on that ball from Westra. It goes off your arms, goes one way, and you lose it.
Indeed, Westra will serve once again, her third serve in a row. Pops the ball up, shoots it over, dug up from the back row. Pushed up, hit over by 15, and the ball goes out. Another point CWC, and they're 3 points away from closing this one out.
Respond with a 4-point, 5-point swing with a 5-point swing of your own. It's exactly what CWC needed in match 1. They're finding it here in match 2.
Good serve by Westra, good dig. And this one just punched over. Should be a free ball for CWC if they can set it up. Too far back, slammed into the net, blocked at the net, and point Vikings.
Right spot, looked like a good set. I think Abel just mishit it.
Nonetheless, this game stays within 7. Fagundes is back to serve, and she hits it right into the net. Story of the day have been service errors and a costly one there for the Vikings, who bring the Crusaders back within 2 of closing this one out.
It's a bad time for a service error. Can't have one when you're down 6 and already on a run, and we'll go back-to-back service errors.
Abigail Tenaple, that one out the back, another service error, and the ball goes back to the Vikings here. On to serve for them now, number 15, Emma Kollick. She hits that one over, back to Rice, and another misplay by Rice. Leads to the Vikings getting to 18.
Tough one for Rice, line drive hit right at her hands. Ball was ripped by Kollick.
Kollick serving once again. This one to the back row, pushed up by Tenaple. Number 7 with it, and nobody's home. Good kill by Kelsey Boss from the front row.
Match point.
It is indeed match point with your libero serving. Here comes Lauren Rice, 24-18. The Crusaders could put them away. Serve back towards the middle, and not being, they keep it alive. Good defense from the Vikings. And just like that, Kylie Beer slams it, and that slams it to match 2. The Crusaders take this one 25-18, the first 2 sets. That's all they need. And they would take this one down, no problem. We'll step aside, run some ads, be back with some final game stats. After this, you're listening to Makai Ackerman, Justin Schwartz-Miller, along with Isaac, Kaya, and Jeff here on Jeff's live stream. Stick with us.
To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
We at the Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience the Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
Welcome back here to Jeff's Livestreams, the post-game show. So let me click the right slide and go to the post-game. Dominant victory there for the Crusaders, who finally pick up their first win in this tournament. This one coming over the Vikings from Gibraltar. Justin, thoughts on the game?
Yeah, CWC, the bend don't break model there in that second set. A dominant first set, and just kind of that killer mentality seems to be a little bit lacking from them. They kept Gibraltar around the whole time, just like they let Parkview stay around, and then Parkview ended up winning that match, and CWC let Gibraltar stay around, but found a way to win 25-18.
Yeah, definitely kept them along for a little too close for comfort, but they're able to pull it out. Even if they wouldn't have won that one, which they still had plenty of leeway, they would have had a third set to come out and hopefully take them down, but we don't have to think about that. They take them down in the first two sets, some good play from all around, from all of their players, and they finally get in that win column after dropping the first one, which a lot of people would have thought they would have had no problem. Instead, they come into 1-1 on their third game later this afternoon. We will take a break over here at Jeff's Livestreams until CWC plays again. It should be, remind me of their opponent.
Wisconsin Heights.
Wisconsin
the
Heights.
Vanguards.
That one's coming up after this match that's right in front of us. I know Jeff will be here. Isaac will be here. Justin and I will be taking a hiatus down to Mayville. We got some football to cover later tonight, as it is Friday Night Lights, which is quite exciting. And then obviously after Jeff wraps up here, he will be heading to Lamira, where him and Dom are covering the Lions down there.
They take on Ootsburg as Mayville takes on the Houston Marshman Falcons.
Yeah, the little co-op there. Marshman Falcons. Anyway, this is what you got for Justin and I today. You want to catch us again tonight? Like we said, we'll be at Mayville. Jeff will be back with Game 3 for CWC later this afternoon, and then going to Lamira tonight. As we like to do here at Jeff's Livestreams. Jeff, do you want to lead us in prayer? I'll bring it to Jeff here. He can lead us in prayer.
All right. Thank you, guys, for a fantastic job today. If you'd like to join me, please. Heavenly Father, we would like to thank you for this opportunity that we've had here to showcase your children out here today as far as student athletes and the ability to participate in today's contest. Heavenly Father, we thank you also for the ability that you have given us to be able to live stream these events. And we also thank you, dear Lord, for the opportunity that none of these athletes came out with any injuries. Bumps and bruises are expected, but we thank you for continuing to keep your helping and guiding hand over the top of our athletes. We pray that you'll continue to be with these athletes as they compete, and that you'll be with their families as they travel, and that they will remain safe over the rest of the weekend. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
That'll do it for us here in CWC. Game 3 coming your way later this afternoon. But until then, we are signing off. We cannot wait to see you at a court or field near you. Goodbye.
Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's Livestreams would like to thank our sponsors.
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Sam's Well Drilling, Katie's Log Cabin,
Generations Lanes and Angling Only, PT Tire and Service, Pino Construction,
Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, Glamour Shop, Schaefer Auto,
Intertech, Coal, Oil, and Propane, WIT Services,
Pioneer Keg, Lidke Lumber, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating and Cooling, Integrity Saw and Tool.
The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's Livestreams.
Is behind him in the formation. And the handoff is going to go to Henschel. Henschel's got a gap and a seam. Henschel pile driving his way forward. Henschel to the end zone. Arms up for the Fond du Lac touchdown.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
Delmacher rolling out to the left, flips the hips over the middle. He's got him! Brody Highland to the end zone! His second touchdown of the day!
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Takes a snap, gives to Schomburg. Schomburg, hole, right side! Sideline, touchdown!
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multiple-year first-place winner for best play-by-play in the state.
Cash it in, tie this thing up. Motion goes to Umentum. He'll line up at the backfield now. Williamson, play fake, looking, one-on-one coverage. Johnson, touchdown! Fond du Lac, a 27-yard strike, and there.
Our sponsors include
Hookster's Greenhouse, Sam's Well Drilling, Katie's Log Cabin,
Generations Lanes and Angling Only, PT Tire and Service, Pinot Construction,
Verheg's Furniture Mart, Glamour Shop, Schaefer Auto,
Airtech, Coal, Oil, and Propane, WIT Services,
Pioneer Keg, Lidke Lumber, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating and Cooling, Integrity Saw and Tool.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's Livestream, providing game day coverage.
Good afternoon, volleyball fans, and welcome to the campus of Central Wisconsin Christian, home of the Crusaders, as the Lady Crusaders volleyball team in pool play in the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders Invite are trying to get out of pool play and be able to play into the gold pool. So there are 3 different pools that are set up here for pool play, and then the top 3 teams in each pool, the winner of each pool, will compete in the gold along with the second highest, I'm assuming it's points or how, I'm not sure exactly how it is, but the 4 top teams will be in the gold pool. The next 4 will be in the silver, and the next 4 will be in the bronze. And what we've got going on here is we have the Lady Crusaders who are going to be taking on Wisconsin Heights Vanguards. And right now, the Vanguards are in control of this pool. They currently are 2-0 in the pool, where the Lady Crusaders are currently 1-1. Central Wisconsin Christian lost to Parkview, who just lost right now here to the Vanguards of Wisconsin Heights. So this could be a fantastic game that we have taking place here. Joining me on the broadcast here, covering on our main camera, we've got Isaac, and on the portable unit, I have Kaya, and I am so excited about the opportunity to work with these fantastic CWC students here to bring this broadcast to you. We're going to step aside here. We got about 1:45 before we're going to get to our first serve. We're going to hear from some of our sponsors, and then we will come back. You're listening to Jeff's Hour here on Jeff's Livestream in cooperation with Radio Plus Sports.
Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
All Phase HVAC sales and service is the go-to for heating, cooling, and geothermal needs. Whether it's sweltering summer days or chilly winter nights, they've got the perfect solution. Their team is dedicated to keeping homes comfortable year-round with top-notch installations and reliable repairs. Plus, they offer energy-efficient options that save money while keeping homes cozy. Trust All Phase for all HVAC needs and enjoy a comfortable home no matter the season. Call All Phase HVAC today.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we have the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Welcome back here to the campus of Central Wisconsin Christian as the Lady Crusaders get ready to take on Wisconsin Heights Vanguards here. We're in the center is where we are at here for today's third game of the pool. And right now, as I mentioned before in the earlier part of the pregame, the Vanguards of Wisconsin Heights are in control of this pool. As the Lady Crusaders, they lost to Parkview, and the Vanguards just beat Parkview in straight sets 2-0. So we will see how this is all going to turn out here. Joining me on the main camera is Isaac. Isaac, this is your first time working with us on volleyball.
Yep, first time with volleyball. Used to a lot of other sports with you, but yeah, volleyball is a new one for me.
I think we're going to have a great time here. Kaya's third game on the portable. What a fast learner she was as she picked that up. You can see she's got a good shot right there of the Vanguards. Our main camera. The brightness is an issue here, and I haven't been able to figure out yet how that brightness works, and we'll continue to play with it, but it really is very sensitive to the light with this big camera here. And I hope that you're going to enjoy the broadcast here. Serving for the Lady Crusaders is going to be Hannah Abel. Out on their court with her is Josie Beist in the back center. On back left is going to be Abigail Tenaple. Over on the left front is going to be Kate Westra. In the center is Kylie Beer. And over on the right-hand side is Natalie Larum. For the Vanguard, over in the front, over on the left front is number 5, Amelia Blizzard. And coming in right away for Josie Beist is going to be the libero, number 5, Lauren Rice. And in the front also, I'll see if I can get these names here as we get going, but here's the first serve. Hannah puts it all the way back, just carried a little bit long, and that'll be a point to the Vanguards. Not long by much. Number 16 will start out the serving. That's going to be Lorelei Sutherland. Next to her in the center is number 24, Vanessa Wagner. Trying to pick up who's the libero on the far side. Westra puts it up into the air to Abel. Swing by Beer. Drives that one long. Second point.
For the Vanguards, number 1, Maya Luco, is the libero.
Thank you very much. And over on the other far side where there is number 4, Sonia Severson. Oh, that was in. I guess that's a kill there. I did not see that one. Kylie Beer with a kill. Or unless they were in the net. Must have been in the net there. That serve is going to go long, and it'll be the second point for the Vanguard. I put my head down just for a second. Good shot right there of head coach Dan Tenaple. Serving is going to be that libero, Maya Luco. Back to the main action. Put up there by Rice. Abel to Tenaple. Down the line, dug out there by number 16, Lorelei Sutherland. Rice once again, back set over to Westra. Westra in the drop center. Didn't quite grab a hold of it. Takes him out of system, but they're able to get it back in, and Tenaple drives it just a little bit long, and the Lady Crusaders are down 3-1. The Vanguard just continuing to pick up where they're at. They beat Gibraltar in 2 straight games. They beat Parkview in 2 straight games. Luco on the serve. Gives it over to Larum. Abel pops it up. Left-handed swing there by Westra. Dug out by Sutherland. Tries to go through the block as number 4, Sonia Severson, with the kill. 4-1 for Wisconsin Heights. Good shot there again by Kaya on the serve. Tenaple all the way across to Westra. Back into the center. Dug up there by Wagner. Swing and a good block right there. Was that Kylie Beer on the block?
I didn't quite see it.
That's going to go out, and a point for the Lady Crusaders. I can't quite see with the up umpire here right in front of me.
I'll try to watch for that then.
I think that was Beer in the center, but I wasn't sure. She had a double team there, and I wasn't sure who got it. Kylie Beer on the serve. Deep, off of the hands of Sutherland. Pushed back over. Free ball, and it drops in there right behind Tenaple, and it's now 5-2 for the Vanguard. Thanks for joining us here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus. Here comes the serve this time. I believe that's Amelia Blizzard. Laram over to Hannah Abel. Swing by Tenaple and a great block in the front there by number 12, Eva Byteen. Good block right there. Makes it 6-2. This Wisconsin Heights team has done a nice job so far, and it's going to be a timeout here by Coach Tenaple.
Much needed one.
Yeah, we're going to step aside and we'll take it with him. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Isaac and Kaya here on Jeff's live stream. We'll be back.
Safety is first and foremost on what we do every day.
We're back. Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream. Good job there by Kaya getting right there into the huddle of Coach Dan Tenaple and the Lady Crusaders. Amelia Blizzers on the serve, right off of Lauren Rice to Hannah Abel to the outside. And a little miscommunication there between Laram and Tenaple, and a point coming out of the timeout. The intent of the timeout, Isaac, was to try and stop the bleeding, and the communication still was not there.
Clearly still a little bit in our own heads.
Here comes the serve. This time Rice over to Abel, and off of the hand of Westra. Couldn't quite get enough roll on it. And a point once again, and it is now 8-2 for Wisconsin Heights. Good shot there by Kaya, zooming in and getting the server. Here's the serve, and that one finally in the net after running about 4 points in a row. Back to serve is going to be Kate Westra. Gets it off of the serve over on the far back. Josie Beist in the center finally comes up with a good play there for the Lady Crusaders with the kill. Serve again by Westra. Popped up, swing, and that's going to be blocked. Was that Josie Beist?
Josie Beist and Hannah Abel.
Do you know which one got it, or both of them got it?
I didn't see that clearly, but
okay,
they both went up.
Westra again. She's got 2 points in a row right now. In the center, swings. That's going to go wide. Kate Westra with 3 points here. (8-6) now for the Vanguard from Wisconsin Heights, but here comes those Lady Crusaders back on a roll. Here's the serve. Right back in system once again. And it's going to come back over a free ball. Tenaple over to Westra. Back set to Hannah Abel. She's going to drive one down there, and the kill for Abel on a great assist by Kate Westra. And we've got a timeout now coming for the Vanguards. We'll step aside and we'll take it with them. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live streams.
Municipal Well and Pump began over 100 years ago, one community and one relationship at a time. Employee-owned, employee accountable, a personal stake in every project. Today, we are the largest well and pump contractor in the region. Our customers know us as honest people who treat them as people. We believe every family deserves clean, abundant water. To us, nothing is more important. We might not always be the lowest priced option, but integrity and dependability can be rare. And in this vital industry, prioritizing a quality experience creates lifetime relationships. Municipal Well and Pump. We care about keeping clients connected to water.
Welcome back here to the campus of Central Wisconsin Christian. The Lady Crusaders on a nice run here, 8-7 Westra. 4 points in a row to get the Lady Crusaders back into this. A timeout now for each one of the teams so far. Here comes the serve. Once again, in system as the Vanguards. Good job there. See if the Lady Crusaders can answer. Bice just a little bit wide. Had the setup that they wanted. Unfortunately, they were unable to execute, and the timeout worked. 9-7 is the score for Wisconsin Heights. Driven back, Laram. Back set. Abel has to push it back over there. Just didn't quite get that set high enough. From the back row, swing, and a good drop shot right in there by Sonia Severson on the kill. 10-7 for the Vanguards. On the serve, once again, Laram handles it. Swing by Abel. Drives it back. Put back up. In system, that's going to go deep by Izzy Sutherland, and it'll be a point for the Lady Crusaders. 10-8. Back to serve now for the Lady Crusaders. It's going to be number 12, Abigail Tenaple. Tenaple on the serve. That's right on the line. Ooh, it looks like it was pretty close there. See if we can pick it up with the instant replay as I switched it. I think in time, but I do want to change the time on the instant replay anyways because it's a little bit long. Give me a second here, folks. Yeah, we're set up for football. Back to some live action here. Tipped back over by Laram. Didn't quite make it over. Or sorry, that was Kelsey Boss. Didn't quite make it back over. And the 4 hits. Brinley Shinneman on the serve. Rice to Tenaple. Free ball out of system as Boss puts it back in. Good quick set in the middle and off of the block of Boss. And another point for Wisconsin Heights. 13-8. Thanks for joining us here on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live stream here as we bring you this CWC invite. Rice to Westra. This time to Boss. Right on. A good dig there by number 4. Westra puts it up. Rice out to Boss in system and powers it into the block. I wasn't sure, did that get over the net? Did you happen to see whether that was it?
Didn't make it over.
Okay. Somehow our net cam got a little bit blurry. Here comes the serve. Being played. Nice over on 2 by Westra, but it was played well by the Vanguard. Popped up. Westra back set to Abel. Off of the hands. This will be out of system. Free ball coming here for the Lady Crusaders. Popped up. Abel to the outside. Boss with a tip. Dig there. Nice play by number 5, Blizzards. Boss with a tip again, and this time into the net. Yep. It's going to be Kelsey Boss, and it's now 15-8. A game of runs we've got going on here, Isaac.
It's quite surprising for how much action we're seeing that they're able to keep going with their points for quite a while.
Good job there by Kelsey Boss trying to get in system, the swing, and it's into
Josie Bice.
Josie Bice with the block. (15-9). Let's see if Lauren Rice can get something rolling here for the Lady Crusaders.
Kylie Beer came in for Josie Bice.
Usually Josie doesn't go back and serve. Rice just a little bit too strong on that, drives it deep. 16-9 here in the first set. Lady Crusaders in their first game against Gibraltar did the same thing. Against Parkview. But it was reversed. They won the first set easy, and then they lost the second, and then they lost the third. Rice, the boss, has to push it over, couldn't get the swing. Once again, in system from the back row. Little roll shot dug out in the center. Good cover there by Westra. Popped back up by number 4, Severson. Swing into the block, and a good job there. Kylie Beer puts the roof up and drives that one back for the point for the Lady Crusaders. Nice block right there.
Hannah Abel is now serving, and we've seen her in the last 2 games. She's done a pretty good job when she's back there.
She can run a whole bunch of points from that service line. Gets it to the back center, pushes back out of system. To Naples, in the center to Beer with a tip, finds the hole, and Kylie Beer with the point. 16-11. Hannah Abel, just a sophomore, breaking into the varsity lineup with Tabitha Bowalda leaving and Taylor Hoffman. Good serve there to graduation. Swing! That's going to be out on the full swing over there by Sutherland. And it's now 16-12.
Crusaders really, now with their nice looks, they've been able to execute this little run that they've had.
Out of system, free push back. Free ball, I should say. Beer with a swing. Dug out by number 1, the libero. In the center, good dig right there by Abel. Pop back up, trying to go to the back set. They do through the block of Kylie Beer, and it's going to be a point into the net. Number 5, Amelia Blizzers. 16-13, here we go. Hannah Abel again with a nice run here. A game of runs so far. Tries to drop it short and doesn't. And the point to the Vanguards. I think they tried to get a little too cute. I think Coach Tenapo wanted to drop that right in the center in that front row. A little bit of moisture on the court, so they're going to clean that up as number 16 is going to go back and serve. That's going to be Lorelei Sutherland for the Vanguard. Out on the court for the Crusaders. Trying to get that cleaned up. Good shot there by Kaya to try to get rid of the moisture on the court. And here we go with the serve. Handled there by Tenapo. Right on Abel. She pops it over in 2. Pushed back. Good job there by Hannah to grab a hold of it. Kate Wester over to Kelsey Boss. Off of the hands. And a point for the Lady Crusaders by Kelsey Boss. 17-14. Going back to serve now will be number 13, Natalie Laram for the Lady Crusaders. Handled well in the back row in the zone 6. Swing and a good block there by Beer, and I don't know who else is in the front row. Kate Westra with her. Tenapo gets the swing and is going to drive it deep. A little bit low, it looks like to me, on the sets from Hannah Abel. They still don't have quite that click there that you lose your setter from 3 years in a row. In Taylor Hoffman was the setter, and it just does not have quite that same flow right now. Tenapo to Abel, pops it back over. Free ball coming over to the Lady Crusaders. Swing by Westra, blocked, dug back out. They're going to see if they can set it up in system. They do. A little drink shot there, pulled out of the hands by Kylie Beer. Inside, another dink shot, dug there by Rice and Laram. And it goes out. What a point there by the Vanguards. Boy, did they celebrate on that one.
Oh, you should get the instant replay on that one. might have passed the time already. Yeah.
Yep, just a little bit long. Yep. Here comes the serve. Rice to Hannah Abel. Beer pushes it deep, handled there by the Vanguards in the center. A little drop shot over the top. Rice off of Beer and a good cover there by Hannah Abel. And drops it in there as Abigail Tenaple for the point. Good job there by Abby. 19-15. The Lady Crusaders are going to stay in there and battle throughout this entire set.
Josie Bice coming in for Lauren Rice.
Kylie Beer back to serve. Good shot here by Kaya. On the serve. Handled well in the center. Good block right there. Tenaple, I believe that was on the block.
Yep.
Good job there by Abigail to get up and put the roof up there and put it down. Trying to get that between the hands of Tenaple and Bice. That's going to be a challenge. I believe it's 19-16.
I do see some confusion. Oh, yep.
Free ball coming back over. Tenaple to Westra. Handled there, Vanguard in system. Back set, push deep. Hannah Abel over to Abigail Tenaple, and the roof gets put up this time by the Vanguards. In the center, number 12, Eva Byteen. And a point, 20-16. On the serve, Amelia Blizzers. Right to Natalie Laram, puts it right in system. Tenaple couldn't quite make the cut shot. Good communication there by the libero. Off of the hands of Laram, and that's going to go up into the basket. You can play it off of the roof as long as it's on your side, but it really took a hard ricochet, and it's now 21-16. Lady Crusaders going to have to dig deep in here to make sure that they can get themselves into the gold medal round, or gold medal pool. Tenaple in the center to Bice. Bice with a little touch shot right on the line and a point. And a good job there with the dink by Josie Bice. (21-17). Kate Wester on the serve. Again, back right in the center. Little dink shot covered by Rice. Westra to Tenaple, and the block popped up in the air, trying to hustle after it. It was a great effort there, but couldn't quite get a hold of it. Were the Vanguards.
See if the Crusaders can beat their trailing by 4 streak.
Handled in system. Again, they keep going to that back row set. I'm surprised that that's where they want to go with it. You would think they'd want to go in the front. Ball's popped up into the air after the block. In the middle. Westra to the outside to Tenaple. Roll shot. Played up into the air, and nobody from the Vanguards can get there. And it's now 21-19. Lady Crusaders, and they force a timeout. Here from Central Wisconsin Christian in the center. We'll be back after these messages.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere, hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business that invests in you and your family. From one family to another, safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service, serving Central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon.
Welcome back here to the Central Wisconsin Christian campus. Westra on the serve. In the zone 6. Handled well this time. They take the swing off of the hands of Rice, off of the roof. Tenaple to the outside. Hannah Abel finds the hole and is able to push it back and get the point, and is now 21-20. The Lady Crusaders continuing to roll. Here's the serve. Handled there by Blizzers. Into the net, and we are tied. 21-21. What a great run back there.
Yeah.
Between Abel and Westra on the serve, they have been able to make good runs so far. Serve, nice serve right there. Dug out well, but Josie Bice right in the center, puts one down. And a good job right there for Josie Bice.
The Crusaders are getting a little bit more risky with their serves, I see, putting it closer to the net.
22-21, comes all the way back, pushes it deep. Rice, Westra back set to Abel, pushes the far corner on the line. Point, good shot right there by Hannah Abel to get that right on there. Good celebration right there. Stay right here. Served by Westra, 23-21. Popped up into the air. Puts it back. Rice to Westra to the outside. Tenaple with a full swing. Got the block in front of it where the Vanguards, and they push one back over. Free ball for the Lady Crusaders. Outside swing. Tenaple finds the hole, and it's now 24-21 for the Lady Crusaders. Here's the serve. Comes back over. Trying to win the set right here. Drives that one. Good handle by Laram to the outside to Abel. Tries a little dink shot, and it's going to go down. And the Lady Crusaders come all the way back and get the victory here in set number 1.
Hannah Abels is just on fire with being able to find that hole.
Great job there in this first set for the Lady Crusaders. Again, a game of runs, a huge set of runs there with Westra serving out. If I remember correctly, I believe that she served the last 8 points for that contest in that first set. We're going to step aside and we'll come back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Isaac, and Kaya is on the portable. We'll be back.
Too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today 920-346-TIRE.
You've dreamt of the kind of home you want to live in for years. Now is the time to turn that dream into a reality. Quest Interiors has you covered with flooring, cabinetry, and countertops all in one place. From kitchens and bathrooms to family and bedrooms, bring your vision to life with professional installation. Visit our showrooms in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Located in Lamira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry. Our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best.
Welcome back here to Central Wisconsin Christian, home of the Lady Crusaders volleyball team. Just won their first set here, trying to give themselves a chance to get into the gold pool. It'll be very interesting. I don't know what the tiebreak situation is here. They don't tell us on the rules situation here. CWC is 1-1 in their pool. They lost to Parkview. They beat Gibraltar. Gibraltar is 0-3 in their pool. I take that back, 0-2. I think there's another game that they have to play yet after this. Wisconsin Heights is currently 2-0. And Parkview is 1-1 as well. So it's all going to come down to that final game that's supposed to be played at 5:20, which obviously we are running way behind schedule here. So we'll see what happens. Vanguard will be serving in the start of this second set. Best 2 out of 3. Rally scoring. Here's the serve. Off of Tenaple. Trying to stay in system. Nope, they can't. Free ball comes over. This time a little toe tight on the set. And a point. Is that Kelsey Boss?
It was 7. She put it straight up into the net. Eddie Durr.
Okay. I wasn't sure if she was able to get it over. I can't see the net here. Trying to see it while watching the camera is a little bit more of a challenge. 1-0 for the Lady Crusaders. Natalie Laram back on the serve. Drills it back out. It's 1-1. Just a little bit too strong on the service.
Something that we do not need more of is change on serves.
You don't want to make those mistakes and get that side out. Lorelei Sutherland is going to be serving here for Wisconsin Heights. Puts it back deep off of the hands of Lauren Rice, off of the hands of Laram, and that's going to be out. Point for the Vanguard, 2-1. A busy day here at CWC. You've got the CWC soccer tournament as well. There's the serve off of Rice. Popped up into Beer, blocked.
I think again by number 7 that was with the block.
Yeah, it was. Addie Durr with a fantastic block right there. Got the camera here on Kaya with the shot coming at her on the serve. Hard serve handled by Abby Tenaple. Right to Tenaple again, and she puts it in the net, and it's now 4-1. You know, this looks exactly like the last start.
Yeah, wow.
They started out really slow, did the Lady Crusaders, but then they just turned it around and came back in the middle of the set. Well, I should say almost the last third.
Yeah.
Serve once again. Good hard serve handled by Rice this time in system. Gives Kate Wester a swing, and she's able to put one down for the point.
Josie Beistier coming in for libero, Lauren Rice. Kylie Beer on the line serving for us.
Beer, nice serve off of the top of the net. That'll be an ace on that serve for the point for Kylie Beer. 4-3. Lady Crusaders trailing. Here's the serve by Beer, handled over there by number 24. No, it is not. Shanked off to the front.
Nice,
and that's going to be another
run.
ace.
Yep. It's going to put the Crusaders tied.
Kylie Beer, one of those juniors who's been playing volleyball, varsity volleyball, since she was a freshman. Well, quick set, good handle there by Tenaple, but then couldn't get it up by Natalie Laram, and that'll be a point. The Vanguard take the lead, 5-4. Going back to serve is going to be the libero, Maya Luco. Likes to serve all the way over here on this left-hand side. Good shot there by Kyle, handled by Rice. In system, Tenaple with a swing. Good dig there by the libero, that's her job. Full swing and a block. Josie Beist with the block and the point.
Kate Westra is now going to be serving again.
Let's see if Kate can run a whole bunch of points right now, right here for the Lady Crusaders. Here's the serve, Westra. Oh, into the top of the net. Good shot there again by Kaya, getting a chance to look at the serve receive. Serving is going to be Amelia Blizzers. Into Laram. Handled into the net, and it's going to be not quite a good pass there by Laram, as it was a little bit low for Kate Wester to try and play it. It's now 7-5, Wisconsin Heights. Here comes the serve. Laram digs that one out, trying to play it as Westra. Hannah Abel puts it back to the back row. Out of system, but here's the Vanguard with a little roll shot by number 4 in at the net, jousting for it, and it's going to be a point to the Vanguard, as that was a nice job there by Sonia Severson to get that ball back in play. 8-5, a game of runs. 3 straight points here for Wisconsin Heights. Off of the hands of Hannah Abel, Laram digs it out. Rice puts it back in play, trying to get it in system quickly. Good block right there. Tenaple and Beist. Rice trying to get the set from Westra. Abel, block again by the Vanguard, and another block. And a joust up at the net. Laram digs that one out. Tenaple with a roll shot. In system again to the outside, a swing and a touch shot, and Hannah Abel hits it twice. And it's going to be a point. What a great rally that took place right there. Unfortunately for your Crusaders fans, it goes to the Vanguard. 9-5. Here's the serve. Abel to Westra, back set to Tenaple. Dug out there by the libero. Rolled by number 4 once again, Sonia Severson. Tenaple drives one down the line. Dug out there by Blizzers. Free ball coming over here for the Crusaders. Trying to get it in system to Tenaple with a big swing and a dig there again by the libero, Maya Luco. Into Josie at the middle. Dug out again by Luco. Boy, is she earning her money back there at the libero position. That one's dug out by Rice. Tenaple. In system. Nope, a little touch shot, and it's thinked right there into the net. Tried to get a little too cute with Sonia Severson, and a point, Lady Crusaders. What a great job there. Again, back and forth, Isaac.
They've had some nice volleys here, and quite surprising.
Back set through the hands of the block. Good hustle there by Westra to get into the setter's position. Abel rolls one. Swing hard. Rice can't quite get there. And a good point by Sonia Severson. 10-6. Going back to the back row now to serve will be Severson. Here comes the serve. Picked up there into the net. I got lucky and had the right camera shot on that time. Thanks to Kaya. 10-7. Going back to serve for the Lady Crusaders is going to be Lauren Rice. Here's the serve. Handled in the center, and a good block right there. Again, that was Kelsey Boss with the block in the inside. Off of the top of the net, gets back up, goes over to Abel. She digs it out. Rice to Boss. Deep, but handled there by Severson. She takes one from the back row, and Tenaple ended up driving it down. I think it looked too big coming at her.
Yeah.
And she drove it down, looked like a beach ball.
Just not quite enough time to get her hands below and up under it.
Going back to serve this time will be number 13, Brenly Shinneman. 11-7. Here's the serve. Dug out by Rice. Westra with the set to Beer. Little touch shot. Dug it out. Nothing that the Vanguard could do with it. Swing by Boss. Block over there. I believe is that number 17 on the block?
I think so, yep.
Ayla Schwartz. Point. Wisconsin Heights. 12-7. I don't think officially that they have trailed. They were tied at 4s. And that one's going to go off of Rice. That was already down, yeah. They didn't get the pancake underneath it.
No.
And a good job there on the ace. 8-12 for Shinneman. Timeout's going to be called here by the Lady Crusaders. We'll step aside and take it with them. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Isaac and Kaya here on Jeff's live stream. We'll be back.
Mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store and runner-up for best furniture store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhagsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
The last time that they had a timeout, the Lady Crusaders were able to stop the bleeding and was able to turn it around and take control and come back and win the set.
Yep, hopefully they had some chance to talk it over, slow it down maybe a little bit.
Beer with a swing off of the hands, dug out and couldn't quite get there. Off of the block, good hustle play by Izzy Sutherland to try and get underneath it, couldn't quite pop it up into the air. And a point, Lady Crusaders, the timeout worked.
Yeah, what I saw is that what I was hoping that it would do is when they see those two people going up for that block is that they're able to think enough to put it in somewhere other than those people's hands.
Rice handles it in system to Boss. Swing, oh, what a dig there. But it's gonna go out as Luco once again for the Blizzard, for the Vanguard. Did a fantastic job laying out, trying to get a hold of it. Hannah Abel again on the serve, and that's going to go into the net. 14-9, a 5-point differential yet here for. Good shot there of the coach for the Vanguard.
Very similar to the first set where Crusaders were trailing for quite a bit.
Trying to get it back out of system as Beer puts it back over into the center on a little slide and a point for the Vanguard.
No, for CWC, I think.
He pointed here.
Yeah, I think he changed his mind.
Okay,
Yep.
You're right. Kelsey was wondering the same thing, so it was point CWC.
Yep.
14-10.
Looked a little bit in the net there, but.
Yeah, it did. Laram with a nice serve there for Natalie Laram. 14-11. Let's see if the Crusaders can run a whole ton right here. Laram on the serve. Deep again to the libero, Luco. Popped up in system, roll shot, dug out, and a great play there by Tenable and Westra. Right in the back corner, and a great shot right there. Point for the Lady Crusaders.
Right in the corner, wow.
That was a great shot. I believe that was Hannah Abel that put it back in there. Here's the serve. That's gonna be tanked, and it's now 14-13. And the celebration. And a timeout this time is going to come from Wisconsin Heights. We're going to step aside once again, and we'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Isaac and Kaya here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus Sports.
Right, whatever it takes.
Trust AirTech Heating with all your home comfort needs. AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Planning a new building, whether it's commercial, ag, or residential, you need a building that will last. You need Pino. Our experienced design build team will make your vision a reality. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to PinoBuildings.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino, built better for future generations.
Served by Lirum, no taking any time. As soon as she got the whistle, she was going, and she got it. Off of the hands of Kylie Beer, and a point, and it works for Vanguard this time.
We're running quite parallel to the first half, where after each timeout, we seem to figure out our mojo again and get back into it. We'll see if the Vanguards are able to get their run of points back.
Served by number 16, Lorelei Sutherland. Handled there by Lauren Rice. To Tenable with all the body weight there. That one was hammered. And I think that they were looking for a towel. It looks like number 16, Lorelei Sutherland, said she slipped right there after a couple of people had laid out there on the floor. Either way, it is the Lady Crusaders down by 1 and Kylie Beer at the service line. Here's the serve. Into the net for Kylie, and it's 16-14. Going back to serve for Wisconsin Heights will be their libero, Maya Luco. Here comes the serve to Rice. Popped up there by Abel on the set. Westra swings a little bit on that left-hand side and takes and drives it out. It was a good set right to her.
Yeah.
Just a little bit sharp on the angle. Good shot here again of the server. Handled there by Lauren Rice. In system, Tenable dug out. Nice dig right there for the Vanguard. Covered by Rice. On to Westra. Comes right back over. Westra to the outside to Tenable. She tips and finds the hole. And a good job right there by the Lady Crusaders. Good teamwork. 17-15. Here's the serve. Westra. See if she can run a whole ton once again. Good job there on the hands. Is that Abby Tenable at the front row? Oh, yes, but a good play there by number 5, Amelia Blizzars. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. I hope that somebody in the chat will tell me how to pronounce that, because I know I'm pronouncing it wrong, and the coach even told me. I was thinking Blizzard, and that's what I said, and I know that it's wrong. Blitzars, I think is what it is, or Blizers? Blizers, it might be. If somebody's out there listening from Wisconsin Heights and could correct me, that'd be great. That's going to go, oh, that would have been out, I think. Lirum handles it, and it's going to go to Abel. Nice job there by Hannah. Trying to get it in system from the back row. Two-hand push. Free ball here. Tenable, cut shot. And that's going to go in, and a great job there by Abby Tenable on that little cut shot. Makes it 18-16 for the Lady Crusaders. Great shot there by Kaya right there on the service side. Gets it over to Abby Tenable on the serve. Here she drives. Oh, an ace. Ooh. Abby Tenable. Big ace right there. Brings it to within 1, 18-17. Let's see if these Lady Crusaders can run this out just like they did the last time. Here's the serve. Tenable once again into the back corner. Swing hard. Popped up into the air by Boss. Rice tries to get it and unfortunately could not finish. 19-17. Good job there by the Vanguard. On the serve, Severson. Off of the hands of Rice. Tenable with the save. Rice puts it back over on the free ball. But not a very good up, but they swing. That'll go out. And it's 19-18. Let's see right here if Lauren Rice, who before this contest is here, if she can run a couple of points in a row, get the Lady Crusaders with the lead. She was the one who was leading the team in serves.
Yeah. She was libero last year, and I think she got it again this year.
Coach, a good shot right there by Kaya, wow. Showing where that serve is going to go. Let's see if she hits it. And she does. In the middle, out.
Out.
Yes, it is. I thought it was as well. Mm-hmm. And it is now 19 all, I believe.
Oh, they added 1 point to the guess.
Yeah, I think it's 19 all.
There we are.
There we are. I guess I was paying attention.
Yep.
19-19 on the serve. Good receive. They're in system this time. Swing in the block. Good job there by Beer and Abel to get up. Boss with a swing. Down the middle. Popped up. In system once again. Westra to Abel to the outside. Boss tries to drive one and hits the top of the net. And it's now 20-19.
Set was just a little bit too low in order to get it over the net.
Lady Crusaders trailing up by a point. Up to serve is going to be Brinley Shinneman. Here's the serve. Popped up there by Tenaple. That's a great up. Beer. Swing. What a great block for the Vanguards.
I think
number 7.
Yep.
Wow, what a swing there by Addie Dewar. 21-19. One set to the Lady Crusaders. Here comes the serve off of the hands of Tenaple. And it's now 22-19. 3 points away for the Vanguards. They're trying to sweep this pool with a win. Here's the serve. Again, deep. Tenaple this time handles it. Westra, little touch and a good shot there again by Hannah Abel, finding the corner. Good touch right there by Hannah.
And she'll be serving as well now.
22-20. Let's see if she can run a whole bunch. Again, she has been on a roll at the service line. Here's the serve. Handled. That's a free ball coming over. Rice, right to Abel. To Beer, touch shot off of the hands, and it's 22-21, and Hannah Abel with an opportunity right here to keep things rolling. Again, playing very good team volleyball here,
yes,
Isaac.
Yes, they've done a much better job at communicating, I think, just the second set even.
Here's the serve. Again, deep, picked up in the center, in system with a swing and a block. Good job there by Beer and Westra. Able to Beer in the center, finds the far corner, and we are tied. 22-22, Lady Crusaders. And a timeout by the Vanguards. We're going to step aside and take it with them as the Crusaders are tied 22-22 with one set in hand. We'll be back.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
We at the Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience the Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
Here we go. That tied up at 22, the first to 3. Swing hard. Rice digs it. Beer pushes it deep once again. Trying to stay in system. They cannot. A little touch shot. Westra to Abel to Beer. Slides through the block, and the Lady Crusaders are up 23-22. Trying to sweep this thing out in 2. And Abel on the serve. Off of the hands, and it's now set point. 24-22, or we can say it's match point.
Match point.
And this will make everything interesting in the pool. We'll see how it goes, because Parkview is standing out there. They play next here, but they are currently sitting at 1-1 as well. Back set, swing, block,
Nice.
finished. Kylie Beer on the block, and the Lady Crusaders come up big and take 2 sets from the Vanguards of Wisconsin Heights. Wow. Hey, I'm sorry. We are going to end this thing right here because we have to head out and we've got to get over to Lamira because we've got a football game that we've got to call over there. So we're going to end up heading out here. But congratulations to the Lady Crusaders. We will be back on air tomorrow as soon as we find out what time the Lady Crusaders play here from the campus of Central Wisconsin Christian. The Lady Crusaders sweep the Wisconsin Heights Vanguards into 25-22, and I believe the other one was 25-21, right?
Yep.
All right. Thanks again to Isaac and Kaya for doing a fantastic job here. Kaya's got a great shot taking place of what's coming up here next. Hope that you enjoyed our broadcast here. Take care. God bless. And we can't wait to see you at a court or a field because we're going to be on air here in a half an hour covering a bunch of football games here on the Radio Plus Sports Network. Take care.